episode?
5 deuce.
5 deuce. Well, don't say that in LA, dog. What's wrong with him?
Your face snapped.
My bad.
That was set tripping.
That was trauma. That was childhood trauma. I'm like, what?
You had some PTSD.
I saw it. He perked up.
That shit was involuntary.
All right, take 2. Take 2 motherfuckers that know him. Don't take us.
About to roll up on you, Terry.
Oh, man, they roll up on you real.
52.
Am I wearing
Yeah, 52.
52.
Yeah, yes.
Not 52.
Yeah. Oh, man. Who's 52? Ray Lewis. It's over.
Oh, yeah,
We ain't got to say nothing
that's
else.
it.
Yeah, we stopped doing that when the numbers got harder. I know this. I got my down pin shorts. I'm looking a mess right here. What's up, DP?
Hey, close your legs, man.
Oh, you
What's up, big dog?
What's up with
episode 52, huh? Mm-hmm. How everybody doing?
Man.
Fantastic.
We here.
Fantastic.
What else you want to say? The crowd looks beautiful, ladies and gentlemen.
He come in preaching.
Such a big introduction.
You know what I mean?
How you doing?
How you doing? Coming in hard. We coming in hot. Shoot, what's new? I got coach's voice again, but we won. And then I got checked by a parent. Again.
You always getting
Basketball or football?
Football.
Okay.
Football this time. And he's standing by me.
playing
He's standing by the gate. I took 20, 30 minutes to leave the field because the girls were there and they were just running around. I was like, let them have fun. I wasn't thinking somebody waiting on me. Then I came towards the gate and it was I just heard it.
Yeah.
Waiting for some people to leave. I'm like, what? And he's like, hey. He was like, good game, you know. I'm like, I can hear the violins already. You ain't staying 30 minutes to say no good game. What's up?
30 minutes?
Damn.
Because I mean, my girls were playing. I didn't even think. And I was like, damn, that game was over 30 minutes ago. I'm like, what you want?
You know his heart was beating off fast, waiting on you.
Hell yeah. 30 minutes, you
He was
mad.
pacing.
Yeah, I saw his merce. You know, everybody wearing that thing. He had that little merce. That thing was beating. Change was jiggling. I was like, hey, what you want? Dog, I am not the one anymore. I am over it because they all got the same message. It's just which way they going to get there. And I'm like, dog, don't ask me why your son or daughter is. Like, there are other teams, or I will talk directly to your kid, and your kid will know why they are or not playing. But here he go. He's like, yeah, I just want you to let you know, I want to see how my son can play more. And I was like, that's a pretty obvious answer, isn't it? Like, you know, he plays more if he's better, or he's already starting. I don't know how else you play more other than you starting. And I'm like, God dang. I'm like, what are you really trying to say? So I'm thinking in my head, what are you trying to say? And then finally he goes like, yeah, I just want to let you know my thought process about it all. And I say, sir, in all due respect, I'm not here for your thought process. This is my team. Like, what do you mean? He's like, no, I just want to let you know what I'm feeling and thinking and what could happen maybe. And I was like, oh my God. I said, and then now my daughter's and MJ looking like, what's going on, Dad? I was like, let's step over here. He didn't want to come. I said, I don't want my kids to hear this. So I was like, what's up? And he's like, well, you know, I want him to play more. I was like, he starts. And it was like, play more. He was like, what he wanted to say is he wanted his son to get the rock and he want the ball. And I'm like, he's like, well, the same 3 guys always get the ball. And I was like, those are our 3 best players, though. You understand that. And I was like, you ever watch football? You know how many people don't touch the ball? Like, what we trying to do here? But he a baseball player and a baseball coach, so he think everybody get a bat. Everybody ain't getting an at-bat. This is football. So it got a little more hot than I wanted it to be because he kept pushing back. And I was like, I have nothing to say. And then he started using his son, kind of like, you know, his son was right there. I was like, don't do that. I said, little man.
Now you're going to make him feel bad.
Yeah. And you're going to let him have excuses because he's going to be like, oh, if I don't do the work, Daddy can go up there and clean it up and get a B to an A. No, you can't.
I got a soul story. My son, Dominic, they just won last Saturday. And they supposed to play
Congrats.
They supposed to play on SoFi on Tuesday. They beat the team fair and square, 1-2. It was a great game. The team goes and fouls with the whatever the GYC whatever the thing that they have a rule that each kid has to play at least 12 plays.
Oh, okay.
And we had one kid that missed by 2 plays and one kid that missed by 1 play, and they reported it. They went and watched every single thing.
Y'all not playing at
SoFi?
SoFi?
And now my son, we had to tell the kids they can't play at SoFi.
Oh, wow.
Because other parents did that.
Sucks.
And they supposed to play in SoFi tomorrow.
There's some damn hall monitors.
They can't play in that game.
They can't play in the championship game.
The championship game. They out the championship.
The other team gets to the other team gets to go.
That's
and you know they had
That's
that plan.
weak.
You know they had that plan.
That's
To sit
weak.
there and watch a film and count.
Yeah.
Watch tape and count. And it has to be a tape that's running nonstop.
Consistently. Yeah.
Right.
So they filmed it purposely look. But I told the some of the parents, I said, 'cause I tried to call Kerry, you know, the head coach in charge of see if anything he could do. But I told Coach Kerry, that's one of the coaches. A couple years ago, I used to be the guy on the sideline trying down everybody, make sure they got 12. I tell them fourth quarter, like, hey, coach, he need 4 more plays. You know, tell them they should have had somebody, especially for that important of a game. But it sucks for the kids though. But they should have had somebody jotting that down. But that's the thing. The parents did all that, and they're teaching their kids.
Right.
Y'all lost, but hey, we're gonna find a loophole.
Right.
Really,
them to be losers.
Yeah, really, y'all lost.
Well, that does suck for you. Sorry for y'all.
Hey, don't
but
point at me.
I'm
Hey,
with
don't
mother
point at me
parents.
like that again.
I'm actually with
Hey,
mother
don't point
parents. I'm
at
glad
me.
they caught y'all
Don't-
asses
don't
trying to
point
cheat.
at me like that again.
That's what the fuck y'all shouldn't have been doing.
That long-ass
First of
finger.
all, our stories ain't the same. Like, my kid is actually starting. He just ain't getting the rock no more. He was my starting quarterback. Got to yank him in the first game. He threw 3 picks in the first half. I'm like,
your son?
yeah, no, hell no. I'm talking about the kid of the dude.
I'm about to say, man, MJ.
No,
put
no,
up
no,
like
no,
that.
no, no,
Like
no,
MJ
no.
fell off.
I was like, you heard me? That's why I was like, you see how surprised I was? I said, you heard me?
He's
Somebody looked at you
watched
too.
that
I was like,
10.
He watched that
He done
team.
peaked.
That's why he's playing pickleball.
that's why you was there. I thought that's why you was there 30 minutes after the game. I was like, oh, that's why you was out there 30 minutes after the game.
No, your story is about y'all cheating and then y'all got to the championship
We
game
didn't
and then
cheat.
you mad that they caught you. My story is stop talking to me about your son who already starts, and you don't
I'm
even
talking
come
about the
and you
lesson
don't
they
even
teach
come
him.
to every game, Daddy, because you don't know your son started. He ain't even know.
But I'm talking about the
Now
lesson.
you going in on him.
I'm talking about the lesson they teaching the kids.
That's a
what I
good
was
lesson.
talking about.
Play by the rules and beat them.
The kids don't have choice over how many plays they're getting count. They go in when the coach says. It's
But
not on the
they
kids.
certainly gonna take the advantages that
You
come
know
from
what
that
I'm saying?
cheating. So you're gonna have to
Cheating.
take the disadvantages.
It ain't cheating.
This is how my daddy taught me, and I'm
It ain't
all in
cheating.
on that. If
It
you
ain't
cheated,
cheating.
I don't care when they found out.
I bet you that kid gonna get the ball.
One way or the other, he gonna get that ball.
Nope. And it's crazy because that's the setup right now. The setup is the ego of he's trying to challenge me. I bet you my son get the ball now because I brought it up. And then I'm sitting there like, no. First of all, he don't get the ball.
Now
and
you really
now
ain't.
you're
Yeah,
really
right.
not getting the ball. And I'm like, I'm not playing that game with this kid. If we're up big, everybody starts to get the rock. It goes based on the competition. But everyone plays. And our worst kid on the team has scored a touchdown. So that's really the fuel. His son is better than that kid. And that kid already scored a touchdown. I was like, I'm not the quarterback. I tell the kids, he should be open, but throw it to who's open. If your son ain't getting the rock, you need to talk to the other 10-year-old, not me. He ain't throwing him that rock. So it is.
What position does he play?
Huh? It's tough.
He's the center. Right field.
He started off as my starting quarterback.
Right.
That turned into you could be a receiver, but then he more of a tight end. If that, he ain't moving like that. He probably a catcher in baseball. And then the girls, young girls, we got
fast,
three dogs. I got 3 girls that are dogs.
There's girls playing on that team?
We got 3 girls.
I didn't know that.
3 girls playing D-line.
Really?
They
Boy,
go
when I was a kid, girls couldn't play.
Oh, really?
So he
flag.
went from quarterback
It's
to
Oh, they
flag.
play flag for
tight
boys.
end. That's
He's
a-
scared
that's
to have MJ play some tackle.
center.
He playing. He's not the center. That's the other kid.
He's scared to
though.
have MJ play tackle.
I thought it was Pop Warner.
Oh no, we're not tackle. No,
He's scared to have
I'm
was
scared of
like, man,
that.
they
He's
playing.
scared to have MJ play
Yeah,
tackle.
I am.
Yeah, you should be.
Absolutely. I don't
Nah,
want-
man, put him in Pop Warner. Let him get some hits. He be all
I
right.
I look at every parent that have their kid out there like, you just don't know. It's unnecessary hits. Like, why would you want your kid to do that? So they could be better at what? Whenever you supposed to play football, high school, to get recruited, go to college, you got one question to answer. Are you scared? And I don't need to know at 8 you ain't, or 12, when you got a sprained knee and I'm just looking, I'm like, and when I don't say anything, I go to the games, but when they ask me, I'm like, nah, he ain't getting hit until he got to get hit. Because you don't get to rewind those hits. You don't get to rewind them.
MJ asked to play? Because my kids asked to play tackle. That's why.
Well, I mean, my kids want to have candy every night too, but I mean, it's just,
No, I'm just asking.
But you guys, does he have it in him? Like, does he
I
already have
asked
that?
you a question.
I asked you a question.
No, did
You just didn't like
MJ
my
ask?
answer.
You ain't-
You didn't answer. You said they asked Candy. Did MJ ask?
Did he have to play tackle?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
But he went to a
That's
tackle game.
answering
and
my
didn't.
question.
But what does that have to do with my
No, I
answer?
just want to know if he asked.
Oh, okay.
I just want to know if he was interested.
Okay.
That's all. Hey, my kids asked to play tackle.
I want
How
Well,
old
to
are
they
they?
too fat to play. Let me stop flag.
How old were the kids, D?
Fat ass play flag. They be the one. He be the parent. Hey, dog. my son. I'm like,
Yeah,
he
my kids is
starts.
fat and shit like that. God.
At what age they asked to play
Yeah, talk about the kids. Like, God damn. Hey, one thing I do is protect my damn kids.
I'm
You
sorry,
better
I'm
watch your
not
motherfucking
sensitive.
mouth.
Dog,
Hey,
if
nah,
my
I'm
kid
messing with
is, my dog, they over the weight limit.
Man, shut up. Hey,
I was that kid, so I know I got these jokes.
speaking of my kids, we won the playoff game. They go in the second round.
Did they cheat? I am on one today. We'll see. We'll see if they show up for the game.
It's the hat.
Yeah, exactly. I got my Kendrick spirit.
school,
We'll see if they're so fire or they not.
Damn. I put on his back though.
Whatever.
So bad on the pool. Oh, I was so happy having right in front of the bench too, right in front of me. I was sitting there like this. As soon as he got laid out, I'm sitting there with my arms crossed, smiling. He got to look right at me. I said, I keep telling you, ass, stop pulling high pads. Not coming violent, tiptoeing. Mother came down. He hit him right in the chin. Bop, fell down, and he got a holding call too on it. Ooh, so you know it made it even worse. Oh yeah, you know it made it worse.
He said, make love.
Hey, I was so happy. Hey, I was so
Come
happy.
here, baby. Missionary.
So on the side, yeah, I was so happy because I've been telling them and telling them and telling them, and it finally happened. I said, if you don't do, I said somebody gonna surprise you. I've been telling them all year, and he finally got surprised. And he was so mad. He was so mad.
What did he say afterward?
Welcome to
Did you
football.
say I told you? Did you
Nah,
say
he kept staring at me for a minute, and I'm just sitting there smiling.
You want some
And then I'm like, and then I was like, I told you. And he was like, he turned around, ran back to the huddle.
Damn.
But when he came to the sideline, you remember on film when they used to rewind the play, the coaches. And
You
they
doing
keep that
this?
rewind.
You doing this?
We got the TV on the sideline, so I watched the film. I just kept rewinding. Then he was like, all right, Dad, you gonna OD on it? I was like, all right, I'm done.
It's gonna be a senior citizen
Because
home for you.
Oh, man, I know, right.
I kept
About
hearing
20
it.
years when he can't walk.
Straight to the senior
Little
citizen
bit.
home.
Right. Pick up.
Well, I'm glad it was a good, valuable learning lesson though. But he got it.
Was that his first time getting caught slipping, or was that the biggest?
Yeah, that was the biggest.
That was the biggest.
Oh man, he got smacked.
That happens.
I had to tell I said, hey, you better get him back. So the left guard got him back. I said, no, you ain't getting him back. The left guard smacked him later on in the game. I'm talking about pulled and lifted the dude up.
He pulled out a strap. He said, "Hey man, get that motherfucker."
Exactly. But now I was happy as a lesson. But down he started playing like way more physicals, was finishing after that. Like he was like, I told him, I said, you gotta lower them pads. You cannot play this game with high pads.
Nah.
You pulling around, tiptoeing, but he gonna learn now.
Oh, he learned. Embarrassment is a great teacher.
Exactly.
Like you be like, because you embarrass in front of everybody, and they like,
That's facts.
that's you.
So is a sore hip bone. So shell bone.
And another man grabbing you missionary, playing Keith Sweat on your top of your head.
Something.
Put mayonnaise on your belly. You like,
What is wrong with you today?
Man, that's
What is wrong
That was
with
too
you
detailed.
today?
That was a lot of-
You coming out blazing.
man.
This must be why we don't tape on Mondays.
I see.
At
Monday.
10 a.m.
I gotta tell you,
It's too early.
Yeah, it's too early. You got a workout in this morning?
I did not. Man, look at me. Hell no.
I got mine in.
You did?
I had to, man.
What time?
I got faded at the game last night, man.
Oh yeah.
I had to sweat.
Go Chargers.
I put on a long sleeve jacket on that elliptical for about 45 minutes this morning. I had to sweat it out. I was hurting.
You put a garbage bag on and tied it
Should
up.
get one
I
of them
just put on a long
sweatsuits.
sleeve shirt, but I did. I ain't do it today. I ain't want to die. I knew I was dehydrated. I ain't want to
I thought you
dehydrate
were gonna say
myself.
I ain't want to die.
I didn't want to die. No, I'm being honest. I didn't want to die. I probably would have died with that. I did. I put the sweat jacket on last week when I did it one time. I was leaking, so I knew. I was like, But I had a good time at that game, man. Like that little seats down there, them nice, man. I had a good little time at the game. I'm glad I went. It was last minute. You know, them last minute ones be the best.
Oh, Pump just hit you
Hit me,
late,
hit
or
me,
you hit
hit
him?
me yesterday morning. I was like, oh shoot, for sure.
Let's go.
Yeah, I had nothing else, but yeah, it was a good little game, man.
So, did you let everybody know you are? Did you wear that hat up in there?
Yeah, I definitely wore my
You did?
hat.
You did?
Yes, on
Up in
purpose.
Charger
On
country?
purpose too.
Okay, yeah. So that's why you
Rap.
were hurting this morning, huh? They were whooping your ass off last night. Look at the Raider head, punk ass nigga. Hey, them Charger fans are sneaky gangsters. The Raider fans are obvious
They like
gangsters.
you.
Yeah.
They like you.
It's a lot of them because they got a lot of like like San Diego, that part. What's that part down right by the border? We
Chula Vista.
Yeah, a lot of that. A lot of Lincoln High School grads. Like, find out, okay? Don't let this surfing reputation fool you. You'll have to be in that water.
You got hit with a surfboard, nigga.
What's going on? All right, let's get to it.
I got 23 stitches from a surfboard.
You surf too?
Chasing the white girls everywhere.
You set yourself up for that one.
Land or sea is me.
You say land or sea?
Where you think the mermaids are at?
You know he didn't know how to surf.
The Navy SEAL of the white.
That board went
Land, air, or sea.
I don't know where this fallacy with me and white girl. Where are y'all even getting that shit from? No,
I'm about to say, if everybody got it, maybe you gave it. Everybody gets it.
That was
That's a lie.
That was
That's a lie, right? If everybody got it.
No,
He was
that
breaking
was
them rules.
that
He was
was
the first one breaking them rules back in the day.
yeah, but that hasn't been like my preference.
Yeah, he said it once in high school, but that was like an early on.
That's before.
No,
what
that
was
was the
act
first
of
one.
1964? They said.
He said, the Lovin' app.
You know, he telegram Dr. King. He was like, "Can you put this one clause in there that all the white women out there?"
I can date any color or race.
Like, hey Martin, I got notes. I got some suggestions.
Hey, Marty, man, Marty. Check this
You
out.
fighting for the wrong thing.
Hey, man.
Like, dude,
It's kind of nice over here.
We can
you ever been to the north
still
side?
march.
Martin? You ain't
still
been to
march,
the north
but-
side.
Please come up north, Mr. Martin Luther King, the senior son.
When we done marching, I need something to, come home to. You did.
I don't know where we got it from. I really don't know where he got it from, but it sticks.
That was Hatch.
No,
We
it was
know
him,
that's
too.
Hatch.
It was
Oh, yeah.
his.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we know that was Hatch.
It started with you because I forget what happened first, but then you went to the high school story, and it was like from there on, that was the beginning.
Yeah.
And what year did you graduate high school for real?
85.
18.
Damn.
Hey,
BC. I gotta go to graduation.
Hey, BC.
I will tear all this shit up. I'm from Chicago.
He had a pet dinosaur.
Ain't nobody gonna have a show up in this place.
He like pre-good times Chicago too, like before good times. It used to be called great times because I had white women. Then it turned into good times because they start all black show.
Oh my God.
We gotta stop. We are on your head.
That's hilarious.
Speaking of on your head, what's up, Flay? What's up? Tell it real. What's up? What's going on?
And I just took it out on the way here. It was time. It was getting a little scruffy, so I was like, let me.
Oh, you had a fro on top of the braids?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
My
was
girls
time.
get that. Yeah,
it's
it's time.
Time to freshen it
Who
up.
does it for you though? No,
Wait, no, you just could not.
I'm just
wait.
looking like,
you
damn,
just
who
mad.
scared his ass? I'm like, what socket did you?
Like, you ain't got no.
Nah,
you
he
ain't
looking
nothing.
like, damn, I wish.
Oh, you better stop. Why? I can do that tomorrow.
Why?
No. I can do that tomorrow. I got. I hate when people got mad when you start saying you had good hair. I was like, I know what bad hair is, so I got good hair. Boy, we ran track with these two little dudes. My uncle, rest in peace, he was old as hell.
Gloria.
No, they named Ray and Rashad. Obviously, they old down, but when they were little, dusty. Like Rashad was cleaner than Ray, but Ray dusty. I bring him by the crib. My uncle said, "Who these little nappy-headed little boys?" And I was like, "These are my track teammates." He was like, "Boy," he said, "From up here, all I see is soldiers with their fist balled up."
That corner.
Damn.
Hit that corner in the comb on the back of the neck.
He said, "Boy, they up there, attention." Dog, my uncle, that's my family. We just see you high, we own you now.
Damn.
And my uncle lit them up, and I never unheard that. Like every time I used to see Ray, he be running, winning. I'm like, nah.
Power to the people. My mother used to say, "The head looked like cat's been sucking on it."
I can't even visualize that. What?
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
I don't know. That's some Guntown, Mississippi shit.
Yeah, I was trying to see that. I was like, what is that?
Like,
But I remember that was the first time I became like conscious of, because people are saying, I don't say that about that boy hair. They stopped saying nappy and they try to say it's tight.
course.
Nah, they got
Or course.
No,
like,
BB shots.
Yeah,
That's what we call them.
BBs.
BB
Yeah,
shots.
BB shots. And then it became, you can't say you got good hair because that means somebody got bad hair. I was like, well, they all ain't got the same hair. So somebody, what are we doing here, right? I was like, oh, here comes the beginning of PC culture.
So do your kids have good hair or bad
Hell,
hair?
not MJ. Oh no, he got my wife hair. They got that. They got that Nigerian. They do.
You know, hey,
Sensitive scalps.
you know this is recorded, right?
Oh yeah. She
Your
knows
wife-
this.
Okay, I'm just saying.
I'm sure he's told her.
Oh, yeah. Off of hello. I was like, oh, you beautiful. Oh, No, I had good. I got that good long
That's why Richie
hair.
never came back.
We cannot do Mondays no more.
No more Mondays. I got that good.
Come on fire. That's how you start your week off. Bang, 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 bang.
No, we did this last week. It got deleted. We did it. What do you got, Rich? You got good hair or bad hair?
Oh,
he don't remember.
My shit was wavy.
Wow, man.
Jesus, this is the best. Hold on, you don't remember?
No,
Just
I
go
had
by the
straight,
bed. The
I had
bed is-
straight,
The bed is
wavy
smooth
hair.
and silky, so I'm sure
Even
that
That's how he
translates.
got the white girl.
That's how he got. Oh yeah. Oh, they were rubbing that hair. They were
If I
rubbing.
let
right
my
off.
beard grow long enough, my beard gets wavy.
Damn.
It's
Without
kind of a trip.
brushing it like 1,000 times, like Poetic Justice.
my beard, it just
Jesus.
grows wavy.
Oh, that's good. You got
Like
that
one of
good.
them Israelites.
Damn. Yeah. He Bahamian or something. You got somebody
Well,
from the.
You know what's interesting? When we did 23andMe some years ago,
Same.
and my mom's came up that she was basically 50-50.
Oh wow.
And
What's the black white?
black and white, and
That's a cop.
there no. We don't know any
the
white
cop
people
out.
in her.
I see what you doing there.
He like so basically.
So technically, I'm just going back home.
Hey, I wasn't doing nothing wrong.
I can't deny my 25%.
See what you did there, Richie.
Technically,
You like, hey, y'all say mix. I'm saying mine.
and my dad was darker than you and me.
Damn, that motherfucker didn't exist.
Right.
After 6:30, he out.
He was out. Or
See you in the
just
morning.
standing next to the light post.
He hotel room dark. That motherfucker just woo.
Midnight.
Then it wasn't that many street lights either.
Oh man, he that dark
That's a
for real?
sundown
My
town.
dad was dark.
And so your mama was light or
mom was-
actually white?
No, my mom was light. And when my mom got her results, she was like cursing them. She was like, "No way, no way, no way."
But if she's super light, she didn't think that was.
Well, you know what?
Creole,
Black,
something?
well, black families have this myth that you have Native American in you.
that's what.
That's facts.
And you don't. The fact of it is, Native Americans and black people rarely ever made it. So when people did look like they had Indian in their family, it was usually black and white.
Yep.
And it was the black people didn't want to admit that
that.
they may have been abused or
Yeah.
white people. And my mom always talked about us having Choctaw Indian, and you have pictures of all these great grandmothers and ancestors, and they look like it.
What were they
long
called again?
flowing
Choctaw?
Choctaw.
Is that what they changed the
They
name
was
from?
hoping they
No,
get
that's
some money.
that's been established forever.
They call the commanders now. What is it?
so when she
Had that
got,
motherfucker come from over here.
when we got the 23andMe, and Henry Louis Gates talks about this. He's like, it's just a straight myth because black people didn't want to admit that they were mixed with white people. And my mom and her whole side are light. A lot of her uncles had green eyes. And
Yeah, I got a couple.
all that. And her 23andMe said she's 50-50. Wow. And when we told her that, she was like, my mom doesn't curse. She was like, oh, phooey. Like, that's not right.
She 50-50.
That Deion Sanders homegirl.
She said,
Imagine,
50-50.
Yeah.
but imagine back in the day if they had the the ancestry stuff.
Yeah.
And, back in the day, you walking around, they try to fuck with you, be like, motherfucker, look,
Right.
I'm 50-50. I can use this bathroom,
That's
But
right.
they knew
I
it.
can use this. I can drink this water.
Exactly.
They preempted that though.
You know?
I heard you. I am not 50-50.
Oh, him.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's why he got all them tattoos trying to play. He's trying to make it 51-49. Nah, nigga. No. All that black ink ain't enough.
That's why you ain't got no tattoos.
I do actually have two that you
That's why I
can't.
said you ain't got no tattoos. That's why I said you ain't got no tattoos.
The worst tattoo game in history. Right, chill.
You ain't got
I
no
mean-
tattoos. You ain't got no tattoos.
Dog.
He lined you up with that
Dog,
one.
I know, yeah, you trying to be sleeping. Dog, if I had to rely on my tattoos to be at the club, man, no numbers.
There's
Shit.
not identifying your body with your tattoos. Dog, just get his teeth. Get his teeth. Get his teeth.
You look like they ran out of ink.
That's funny what you said though, because they did preempt that. Like the one drop rule to me is the preemption of like, oh, you about to come up to me talking about you half white? I don't want to hear that. Like whatever you are, if you got one speck of black in you, you black. And then we ran with it. And
That's my parents in the middle, around my niece.
okay, I'm about to say in the middle is your niece. I was like, that ain't mama, is it? Wow, she beautiful family. Hold on, who's on the left? He African.
That's my dad. Oh,
Wait a
my
minute.
dad is in the middle.
Your dad is right here, right?
Yeah.
All right, the only guy that looks kind of older than you. Okay. And then that's your mom. Look like she can make a mean collard green.
Oh, she cook her ass off.
And then who on the edges? Who
Oh,
these
that
two
was
people?
that's my cousin James on the far right.
Oh,
And
all right,
then-
James Evans. And who else
And
is?
then that's Soraya in the middle. She just got a master's from San Diego State.
Sick.
And then the guy on the left is Jesse Campbell, famous gospel singer.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
You got a lot going on. That's
But you see how dark he is.
Yeah,
and
your
how light
daddy,
she
your daddy,
is.
yeah. Your daddy, yeah, daddy ready. Daddy got that airport shirt on that every daddy wear. Like, daddy, don't buy it. He be buying it. He be let me get some Cheetos and that shirt right there. Let me-
But shit, that picture was like 2018.
Well, I guess we gotta post that picture
2017,
now.
and that just tells you how fast things change. Because my dad is gone now.
Oh,
My mom is about to
respect.
be 91 and is frail as hell now.
Really?
Soraya, this was her before she even went to college. Now she graduated from a master's.
Damn.
You know, time just keeps on ticking, man. Father time's undefeated.
Undefeated. Oh, don't start. You know, we ain't gonna be here forever, huh? No.
We're not gonna be here forever.
Nah.
You think we coming back in a different form? Reincarnation? You don't? It's rap? Nobody?
I don't think so.
Yeah, that's it, man.
That's it? Ah, you don't come back as an ant with like a different conscience, then a water buffalo, and then a giraffe. Like
That'd be
you're-
beautiful. That'd
Like,
be beautiful. If that
Why,
was,
why
but
would you?
I wouldn't.
Why would you?
Why would that be the process?
Okay, all right, I have these conversations with myself because I'm on both sides. I'm like,
With yourself.
obviously,
you debate. You debate
I'm like,
yourself.
what do you think? Maybe. And then everybody looking at you like, oh, he tripping. Because if you remove conscious thought, like you know that you are Richie, etc., then you can, the energy of Richie is so hard to find all the matrices out there. Like, how many people have existed? 50, 100 billion? I don't know. Something in that world, right? Because there's 8 billion right now, and then people before and all that. So billions and billions of people. How many variations are there? Like, truly. Because you ever see your doppelganger? You're like, kind of close. Then you ever see maybe your mental, like, no, we really, like, as soon as you meet somebody, I got a homeboy, Thomas, met him like a year or two ago. Immediately, I'm like, dog.
Tom.
Yeah? Uncle Tom. DLs.
That was great.
DL1, me 0.
great.
All right, that was a
Somebody
good
else
one.
was gonna say
Uncle
it.
Tom, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's probably why we vibe. Even though Uncle Tom was a good figure for black people,
Yeah, it
but
was Sam- it was
people
Sam.
don't know that. We ain't gonna go that deep. But yeah, so it's like sometimes you just meet somebody like, dog, we vibe like that, right? And I'm thinking like, did God really design 77 billion different versions? Or he said, nah, I really got a billion. And then the rest of y'all gonna be replicates, but y'all ain't gonna know it because either you ain't gonna be in the same consciousness, or I'm gonna have you way over there, you way over there, y'all ain't gonna never meet. And there's a Richie right now in Thailand getting it in. Only thing different is he look a little different. Right. Like, you don't never have those kind of debates. You just think, nah, just everybody's who they are and that's it.
I think. Well, first of all, I don't believe in God, so I don't think any.
Okay,
I
all
don't-
right, that'll do it for the episode.
But I think we're organisms just like every other organism on the planet. And I think if you replicate organisms enough, then you get those similarities.
Yeah.
You know, like you would in anything. But you know, I don't put a lot of importance on my existence. And really, I don't put a lot of importance on anybody's existence because if you
Ultimately.
think about the billions of people who have lived here, very few are still talked about, no matter what they did.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, they were talking about how you better lock into your family, immediate family now, because you don't even talk about your great grandparents. How many people even know their great grandparents? And if you do, you don't know your great great. And that's what 4 or 5 generations away.
I knew my great great.
You know your great great?
Yeah, she was still alive. She was born in 1900. But she was she passed around like 97.
Yeah.
So I was fortunate to know my great great.
Richie?
White woman? One of the baddest white women I ever saw on a wagon. Boys,
You should have thought of it.
she had a wagon on a wagon.
1897, boy.
I tell you that Mabel Jingles.
They was out.
Look at his diuretic already kicking in. Trying to get all that water weight off. I hope you took the whole bottle, motherfucker.
He wore. That's why he wore
moving
the
fast, too.
trash suit this morning.
Dog. All right, so
But
you
so,
don't. Yeah.
So you know, and I think if you take that ego part out of it, I think it actually makes life a lot easier.
Talk to me.
Because you don't take everything so seriously. You know what I mean? Because
You're not saying if you believe in God, you take things seriously.
No, I'm saying
okay.
if you don't if you take your ego out of it and don't think that your existence is gonna make the earth spin the other way, then you can kind of relax because you're not always trying to make a mark on something.
Can you ever have high stakes and still be relaxed in high stakes? Like, let's just visualize a Michael Jordan. Like, to me, I am at my best when I'm like, there's something that matters here, right? Like most people probably, right? But I'm like, I live by the anxiety of there's no option but success or else. Like, part of my drive growing up was not I could fail. It was like I must succeed. You know, some things are trivial. Some things are not. Like me growing up, getting $5 for my family was not trivial. I was like, I'm gonna figure out a way legally. I was like, I'm not tapping. This has to happen. And thank God there was football. If not, I was gonna try and use my brain. That's really behind my decision to go to Columbia. Not because of nothing else. I was like, there's a lot of rich people there, and somehow if I get to know them, maybe I'll be a part of the group, and then I'll learn the way, and that would decode it. It wasn't that deep. So for you, are you equating high stakes, high investment to always you're taking things too serious?
No, not
Okay.
at all.
I'm just asking.
Because high stakes are situational.
Okay.
Right? And I think you should learn how to perform in the high stakes situations. But I'm saying, but what you do and your mark isn't your be all end all. I think the family stuff is probably the most important stuff. Your friends and your family.
Yeah.
Because think about how many innovators we've had, through history, and we don't talk about them
Enough to forget them.
and enough to forget them because there's always something else coming down the pipe.
Yeah.
But I think concentrating on your friends and on your family and on your kids and being the best person you can be, I think it's enough. And I think what we have as a species, a problem is that there's never enough.
Yes.
And you're always searching. Like I was having a talk with my daughter Piper, who's my girls are just 20, right? And she's trying to figure out what her place in the world is, or what her purpose is. And I'm like, you have no idea. No kid your age knows what their purpose is.
Preach.
No old person knows what their purpose is. Purpose is something that everybody else attaches to your deeds after you're gone.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they say that was his purpose.
Just like a football game, they all of a sudden start talking about how hard he worked and how dedicated he was after he won. I was like, no. The loser was there even longer. He just didn't win. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I hate when they do that. They retroactively put these attributes on you.
Right.
When it's like, dog, in the moment, I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know I was going to make it to the league in my senior year. I'm like, is this shit going to work? I don't know. And then all of a sudden they be like, oh, he went to Columbia to really take advantage of all those kids who weren't good. And no, I didn't. Them boys was giving me hell too.
Yeah.
I look like Donald Penn's son out there getting laid out every day. Making love to Keisha. Oh, sorry.
But think about it. When's the last time you heard somebody talk about Steve Jobs? And we all walking around with iPhones in our
Albert
pocket.
Einstein.
When's the last time
Yeah.
you talked about Albert Einstein, or even Martin Luther King, or you know what I mean?
We
or,
just talked about
or,
King, but
or
we talk about him all the time.
Eli Whitney.
You just texted him the other day.
You know what I mean? There's just
No, I feel you.
There have been
That's deep.
innovators and people who do big stuff through the history. of the
Damn,
world.
man, don't minimize our. No. I love what you're saying because you're absolutely correct. Have you ever had this? Did this happen to anybody? I'm 50 and I catch myself saying, like, I want to do or want to be, and then I realize, no, I am whatever that's going to be.
That's
like,
it.
I be thinking sometimes, like, okay, the wife and the family, we're going to go to Japan, and MJ get to play his Roblox in front of the people who created it, like all that stuff. And then I'll be like, wait a minute. You over there imagining something, and the real is, this is life. This is it. Like,
This is it.
This is it. It's no more like what you think it's going to be. It's what you're doing right now that's going to be, right?
That's right.
I catch
That's right.
myself all the time.
And if you're just sitting there thinking about it, that's all it's going to be.
That's all it's going to be. That's why I get out, I swear, and I'm not 100% at it, but as soon as I wake up, and I immediately look at the clock because I'm like, if I got more than 4 hours, get up. You're not going back to bed. And then I'm going to start thinking about all the stuff I got to do. And next thing you know, an hour will go by, and you're in the bed thinking about what you need to do, which is the hour you could have used to do some of it, right? So I literally look. If I got more than 4 hours, I'm like, get up. It's rap.
Right. And that's the problem with people with social media. They grab their phone first thing in the morning, and you get caught up in that matrix, and you scrolling for, what, an hour? It's nothing to scroll through shit for an hour, is it?
Nothing.
Really? I mean, I'm a news junkie, or an information junkie, so if I pick up my phone and I'm still in the bed, it's going to be an hour.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm going to go down some rabbit hole.
And then Reddit going to be sending them on prompts. Oh, you want the premium? You're on here. Yeah. Damn, that's so deep. Why you don't believe in God? When did it happen, or when did you not?
I grew up in the church. I grew up in the United Methodist Church. I went to a pretty strict Catholic high school, but something in me, it never made a lot of sense to me. And the way it's sold is through fear. You're going to be scared that you're not going to be favored with God, or scared that you're not going to go to heaven, or scared that you're going to go to hell, and it's just a lot of fear. And then the older I got, the less I felt connected to it, and the more that I learned about it. There've been like 18,000 gods through the history of the world. How is it just whittled to one? What's really the story behind that? You know what I mean? Why do you believe in the God you believe in now instead of Zeus, or instead of, Thor, or instead of any of the Greek gods or the Roman gods or the African gods or anything like that?
Yeah.
And if you really go into the history of it, you can trace it, and you can trace how man even started wanting to explore gods and things that were of higher power, because they have cave drawings and all of that stuff.
It
was just them trying to figure out, why did Bruno go out to try to get something to eat and never came back,
and came back,
or came back all fucked up.
He was the food,
right? Right. And so
Yeah.
humans trying to put an explanation on something, and that's how religions have started. That's literally the origin of religion.
And I'm religified in terms of belief, not so much in practice anymore, even though I grew up religified, practice, read the Bible, like all in, college, all in. But even I came to that same conclusion. I was like, I think religion started. I use it as a life practical explanation, because they were trying to explain what the hell is going on with all this phenomena. Like, you look up and you see stars and you try to explain them. Then you look up, you see black abyss, you try to explain it. You can't put sense to what just happened. And then you start to summarize what you think these experiences are. But at the same time, nothing connects them without belief, and nothing connects them without faith. Nothing connects them without some other attribute gluing together reality with what's not real yet. And that's why I believe in God, is because you can say everything logical, what you did about me and us and we, but how did this even come? How did this even become? And I'm like, that part is what God is. And I don't know what that is, but it's God. And it don't have to be that word. It's just higher than me. Because somebody had to say, like on That's Incredible, my favorite show growing up, you remember that? The first domino gotta fall. And then you can take it a lot of places. It can spell a lot of stuff. It can take you all around the world. But somebody got to go, what did that? And it wasn't Richie, it wasn't me, it wasn't nobody.
It's too perfect. It's like intelligent. It's like intelligent design. It's like we breathe out carbon dioxide, and the plants give us oxygen. You know what I mean? Or like, or you get a scratch and you get a scab and it heals itself. Your heart pumps blood that you need. Like it's just too damn perfect for to like be like accidental or like
the boo-boo is the fertilizer for the life.
Right.
Like
it's a whole bunch of stuff working.
They need.
It's perfect.
The ecosystem is amazing.
It's perfect. So that's what gives me faith that there's something that God is out there.
Just yesterday we saw him. He had nice tight braids, kind of. This is the God and devil in him. Like, look at this Wu-Tanger. Seriously, I really am amazed. Like
with hair follicles, and then look what God did.
Hold on, just to settle the score.
Please put it back.
I gotta sow seeds.
I got a hairline still, kinda ish. I got a little peninsula over here, a little Marina Del Rey right here.
Just
going
go to
back.
Turkey.
You got eyebrows.
Is it George Jefferson?
I got good eyebrows.
You got eyebrows. That's the only hairline you got is eyebrows.
Boy,
He said, "You like line that up."
Yeah, line that shit up, man. Get that top.
He do it himself.
hey, facts. First compliment I ever got was my eyebrows. I remember like 8th grade. Somebody was
Female.
like, female. Yeah, you're right. Because all them dudes was like, damn, this
Say nothing.
motherfucker
She
fat.
couldn't-
I
She
never heard
couldn't
a guy
compliment
bring
your
up an
ass on
eyebrow.
nothing else. That's why. She like, nigga, you got some nice eyebrows. Nigga, look at this nigga here.
I ran with it too.
And a personality.
All that didn't count.
You so nice.
Hold on, were you good looking growing up? Like you were the dude, or you was just Donald athlete, and then it start coming? Like,
I was always good looking.
I was waiting.
ladies and gentlemen, I would like to produce a counter argument. Exhibit A. Not always.
Exhibit Z.
Nah, I wasn't fine growing up because they didn't think fine was dark when I was growing up. I came literally when it was like Eddie Murphy hit in the 80s, right? Nobody was calling him sex symbol except like, why you wearing leather? But they were like, they didn't know where to take that. They were like, yo.
Was it Mike and Wesley that kicked
That's
it off?
when Michael Jordan hit, and then Wesley Snipes hit, and then Big Daddy Kane hit.
About 1990.
Yes.
89,
88, late 80s. All of a sudden, my eyebrows look good. I was like, I thought I was an African booty scratcher. Like, what happened? 2 years ago, I was booty scratching. Now, look at Marcellus. And then I had a Big Daddy Kane. I was trying to bite it, and I had the high top fade. Oh, shit. Lord,
Man, that's an old school term. I'm not gonna let y'all take our terms
okay,
away.
y'all take it all
He
our
said Big
terms.
Daddy Kane. I tried to bite
okay.
it. That's crazy.
Okay, Big Daddy Kane and bite in the same sentence.
He said that
a little bit too much.
He said that Big Daddy. No,
a
he
compound.
said that Big Daddy Kane. I tried to bite it.
That's a compound flag sentence.
Hey, don't kick me out the game like Deron Payne. Deron Payne time. I'm kicked out the game. That's dog. We used to talk
targeting.
like
That was
Yeah,
egregious.
targeting.
He bite me.
You used to bite me.
Or jocking me. Why
Jocking
you
me,
jocking?
biting me.
right, yeah.
No, that's cool. It's
Right.
the whole sentence.
Yeah, it's a compound.
That was out of control.
Yeah,
That was bad.
Yeah.
But
And then
I
he
was
kisses
him.
his mic right after. Please make sure he has his own.
I do need to write my name on here.
Yes.
You can tell this my mic. It's the best mic there is. But
I don't know what's going on with Blazers over here though, but.
Yeah, put it together.
The mushroom.
Blaze undid the braids on his mic.
I saw
Get his
it.
afro off.
Look, I saw it. I didn't know how to tell him though. I was like, I ain't gonna tell you that.
I didn't even see it. It must have just happened.
No, it's been like that. I just didn't want to say
Yeah. How do you say somebody?
Hey, his
fix your
hair like
mic.
this, his afro mic.
wait on the right moment.
I can't motion it to you.
You must have let me know.
You better let him
Please,
go.
please don't motion it to me.
I ain't know. That was a pause moment. Hey,
Right,
dog.
don't-
Hey, dog.
Don't motion it to me.
I said he'll see that shit. He'll see it.
Oh, we ain't done, but hold on. You know Deron. I brought him up.
Yeah,
They're wrong.
Big Pain. Is it Deron or Darren? Deron.
Deron Payne.
Deron Payne. Beast, Alabama dude.
Yeah, he real good.
He been in the league forever.
He was big. When I got that, I was like, damn, this nigga. I was like, damn, he good.
Why did he hit Amon St. Brown?
Well,
I heard.
they had one of his teammates come out in the interview I saw earlier today that said St. Brown hit him first, hit him earlier, and the ref
That's what
saw
I
it and
heard.
didn't call it.
Okay.
So then when he saw him walking by, I guess, he took him off. But I know Deron, he's not one of those dudes that's going to do something like that just for no reason. He's not that guy.
You
But he
sure
is a
about
guy,
that?
He is a guy.
He just did it. You sound like the neighbor on Eyewitness 7.
Because
Murder
he
right in the
got-
neighborhood.
Because
and they be like, he was such a great guy. Like, he never came outside, and when he did, he was so pleasant.
Because
he just killed somebody, lady. I don't want to hear that shit.
Because he got
on his
punched
windows.
Everybody ain't gonna get punched and say so and walk away like you, Marcellus.
Well, he walked away obviously because he didn't punch him in that moment.
I guess so.
Yeah, I thought you knew so much about him.
So.
You want to keep talking?
He caught him though.
He did catch him. He know where to hit. First of all, that was a smart.
Tried to go right
that's a
under
vet
the-
hit. That ain't no. Everybody like, why you hit him in the helmet? He didn't hit him in the helmet. He caught him in that little slot where you put the quarter in. Well, why the nigga?
and he didn't do it with a fist. He was smart enough to do a
He like chopped that. I know he felt some of that.
Oh yeah.
But why he do it? I heard.
What you hear?
You want to know? I heard the first thing I heard. I was like, come on, y'all. You know he scored, right? And when he scored, he hit the Trump dance. And when he hit the Trump dance, Trump wasn't even there yet. Like Air Force One was still in the air, I guess. But he like doing the Trump dance. And then seconds later, wow. I said, come on. It ain't
What's
that
the Trump dance? What's the Trump dance?
What everyone does when they get old, when they need hip surgery like me. Like, all you are is shoulders and elbows. You ain't got, and the two-step ain't nothing but playing it off because you can't move your legs either. Like, you growing up, people like, oh, you don't know how to two-step? I was like, you don't know how to move.
Right.
Your old ass. I used to do the Roger Rabbit, nigga. I used to do the centipede. Like, y'all over here talking about two-step. You can't move, old lady.
I bet you do a Tootsie Roll, everything.
Oh, I did it all. Big Usher was
back
Did you do the worm? You look like you did the worm.
every dance you gonna name, I mastered that shit. They call me Big Usher, dog. Wait till this hip get right again. He's back all day.
Big Usher.
Big Usher.
You're older than Usher.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I ain't start dancing till Usher was a thing.
So you
I'm talking about in the league. I'm like 280 with muscles, and people are like, I
you
know.
Bobby Brown now.
Bobby Brown got that two-step. He got that one-step going right now.
Ooh, Bobby Brown. Oh boy, Bobby Round. Bobby
You like
ain't
Terry
moving.
Crews.
Yeah, I'm like a Terry Crews who played for the Chargers just like me. Like big dudes that move. Now he still can move, but I'm gonna get back. So I heard it was like, at first I heard it was like, I said, ain't no way he gonna hit somebody because he didn't vote the same way. That's so stupid. But then they were like, yo, he hit him earlier. Show me the film.
Amon Ra hit the other guy earlier.
But plus, yes, they say he hit Duran first. Plus, Amon know how to talk it. And if you remember, he said, I run this shit. Like, remember that?
Everybody be coming out. He be doing something because people be trying to get him.
He ain't scared. One thing I do know about him, he has no wiggle of fear so that you could be Deron Payne twice his size. And he gonna come at you. And then you probably like in disbelief, like, nah, he ain't serious. And he's like, no, I am. And then I'm gonna go catch a score. And then he walked by him and said something to him. What he said, he ain't even admit. He was like, I said something, but I ain't say enough to get swung on, but it is what it is.
He's my favorite receiver in the league.
Okay. Because of his attitude?
Yeah, first of all, I love he plays real hard. He blocks real hard. He goes and gets the ball. He's my favorite receiver.
If you go hard, one more thing. Justin was like, oh,
I was
boy.
just
Hey, his hands start doing
He
this.
kept going. So
And Justin was like, that's
I'm
one.
gonna get it ready for Blaze.
That's two.
Yeah, because he just keep
That's
going.
I gotta get you. I gotta get you now. That's three.
I knew it was coming, so I just said it right here. I'm like, man.
All these people was hard.
He was like,
I was like, you need a moment.
I was in the middle of saying it, and I even heard it myself. I was like, "But you gotta go now. You
gotta
committed.
Go now.
You committed."
you already did. Justin was like, he was like, Rich, you better slow down. You better slow down.
I was just waiting for you to say, and I had to bite it. And once you bite it,
I had to stay committed. I was like, I'm in it now.
You was there already.
Yeah.
but somebody. Did we have a conversation about this? This may be off. All right, I'm a violator. One thing, I'm two things. I'm a snitch, and I'm also like a violator. So some things that be off mic.
No, you three things,
what's the other
and
one?
you a meat watcher.
That was word of mouth.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Hey guys,
You gotta find out for yourself.
Yes, it
huh?
was.
we're not doing.
And you had to find out for yourself. Huh?
Tony flag,
For yourself.
crew flag,
What
Crew's
they
at the
said,
flag.
crew
You
flag.
did not believe what they said. Huh?
Dog.
You had to find out for yourself. Huh?
On this show, we gonna keep it 1,000.
You could not just.
1,000. Wow.
You couldn't just believe what they said. Huh?
No.
Hey, that nigga was on a mission. Oh, he going to shower. Let me get out. Shit. Oh shit. Hey. Oh shit. Let me. All right. He walked by. He like, hey.
Waited 30 minutes after.
Pacing.
My man personal.
Hey, he was in the shower. Hey, like, where's this nigga at, dog?
Hey, why we didn't play together today?
He had to get a second bar of soap. He was in there so long.
He went back and was like, hey, you wasn't lying. He went back and was like, hey, you wasn't lying. Oh, man. Yo, you was, hey.
Oh, shit, you for real?
Hey, bro. Hey, dude, you went, hey. Hey, wait y'all tell her.
Wow. Hey, dog. I never thought that all the way through. I had to go back and like, dog, for real? Nothing. Nada.
I looked. He's like, I looked.
Oh, my God. That's so true. All right, let's be real. All right, y'all. All right, let me stop. Because I go places where.
And this conversation started out on religion.
Right.
And then we went to somebody getting punched.
Right.
Football game.
I can't.
You gotta clip these jokes.
I got to clip these jokes. Oh, this is so good. It's real spit. Like, the funniest thing is, I'm not going to talk about that meat no more. Y'all going to get me out of that. Okay, let's go then. Shit, I hate when dudes act like this. Dudes always go to the gym, and the first thing they complain about in the sauna is what? It's too many dudes in there butt naked with big bellies and just hanging, right? Yeah, everybody had that.
I just thought they complain it's too hot.
Who gets in the sauna naked?
I start with too hot or it's musty in here.
I've never gotten in the sauna naked.
But have you ever seen somebody do it? Yeah.
No, I never seen nobody at the gym do it.
Get butt naked.
Get butt naked in the sauna.
What's the other one? Not the sauna. What's the other one?
Never
Steam
seen
room. Steam room.
Never seen nobody in there naked.
Steam room
That's all I see is
Sit
big
bare ass. You
All I
sit
see
bare
is-
ass on water in the steam?
Yes. And they put a towel down a lot of times.
You know, you gotta put on a
Okay, I
short
go to
trunk.
the
You go to the gym in West Hollywood.
On Santa Monica.
He going to that bathhouse.
Okay, I catch
why you
y'all
gotta
right here. How y'all know y'all got anything if you don't have a reference to what something is? You get it? Yeah, little men to big men. How you know? Because every cat be like, yeah, I'm. How you know? How you know what is out there? How you know what exists? How you know the ruler? How do you know anything if all you see is what you working with? You lying ass Negroes. You stop this shit.
What's your favorite website?
Hymns.
Oh, wow. Rose Sparks.
How do we get here?
How do we get out of here?
How do we get out of
I
this?
feel like we in a snowstorm in Buffalo. Man, come on. Don't hit the gas, though. Don't hit the gas.
Cut to the baby.
We need waves.
Cut to the baby.
Hymns. That's crazy.
That's hilarious.
Okay, so I think we could put a button on it. Topics. All right. Yeah, that's right. We got to do another topic.
We had to bail him out.
Yeah. Bail me out. Okay, let's talk about somebody that maybe needs some bailing out. Okay, let's get into this topic. Beadle went at Stephen A. Smith. And it didn't stop there, but let's start there where she, and you know I worked with Beadle forever. I didn't know where she was coming from. I just didn't get it. Like, she was saying Stephen A. Smith wants to be everywhere, wants to do all the work, wants to be the face of the network, and we shouldn't be into who he is because he ain't who he says he is. And I was like, okay, that's an interesting angle. I mean, I think a lot of times when you got the crown on, whether you were Michelle, who used to wear the crown, I hope people don't forget, Michelle Beadle used to run this thing, to the point where she left ESPN, but like, I'm gone. And we're like, where you going? She's like, I'm going to NBC. We was like, damn, this is like 15 years ago. We're like, damn, that's bad. You know what I mean? So, and then came back, still commanded, still was on the top shows, but now that's obviously Stephen A. Smith. And it just came off as like either resentment, jealousy, envy, or she got a point. Like, how did y'all read her coming at Stephen A. Smith?
She's the OG in the game, right?
That's tough. No, Stephen A. Smith was there first.
I'm talking about before Stephen A. came, right?
Nah, I mean, depends on when you say Stephen A. got in, because he was. Remember, Stephen A. hosted his show in 05. Like, what was it?
Talk show.
The talk show.
Quite frankly.
Quite frankly, he was obviously
I do
a
remember that.
beat reporter and Philadelphia writer forever. But he hit the ground before Michelle Beadle did. So technically, he the OG. Okay. But then Michelle went up and was big. Then he got fired and then rehired. She on top, so I don't know what the motivation is, but what do y'all see in terms of that interaction? Because now Stephen A. has responded, and he like, some people just don't get it. Some people don't understand.
It's just personal. It
It's
just
personal.
looks personal. I don't really know the backstory between the two of them. I feel like something happened not too long ago where he kind of pulled the power move on her.
That was the Sirius radio show.
Yeah.
That was their show and time slot, and then
like shut it
they
down.
were like, "You're out of here, Michelle." And
That
guess
was
who's
recently.
here?
That was.
Oh yeah.
That was when he just signed that Sirius deal.
Yeah.
So
And now?
it's something between. She's mad at him about something, and I don't know what it is, but you could tell by every time she talks about him, it's always like a personal attack.
They started. Remember that time when she tried to? Remember Ray Rice happened? Y'all remember the beats of Ray Rice? Remember where Ray Rice, and they were like, yo, Ray Rice in trouble. What happened? Him and his wife got into it. Really? And everybody was like, had a certain assumption. Oh, this elevator or something. And they were out. And nobody saw the video yet. Right. So then I think even the NFL was like, okay, well, here's 2 games or whatever. And then
That
the
video.
video
dropped.
came out.
Boy.
That video dropped fast as she dropped.
And then Stephen A., to his credit, and maybe that's not the best word,
Trying
but
to give him a pass.
I thought that he had a very valid point, which is, how did he get to that place, basically? Like, Ray Rice didn't wake up and just want to spit on, fight, and all this stuff. And I was like, that's interesting. Like, how did he get there? Not saying that he's absolved of guilt, it's just how did he get there? And boy, Beadle and others was like, how dare you even bring that up, and et cetera.
Yeah, because nothing's supposed to get a man there to hit a woman like that.
No, I know, but that doesn't mean you don't hear why he got there.
Well, that answering that question would mean there's a reason that is validatable for him to.
Well, let me disagree
do
with
that
your
kind of
first
act.
premise.
Yeah,
What if she had a weapon and she?
Well, yeah.
Okay, all right.
Okay,
so that's something.
Okay.
Okay. What if she actually, in his vulnerability, did something or got other people to do something with her? Right. It's not anything she can say. It's something that she can do or others can do that gets him to the point where he feels like, I'm protecting myself.
And
True or
there
false?
have been times where that can happen, right?
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
But they're in an elevator of a luxury hotel.
But they didn't start there. They ended there.
Well, that's where it was when he knocked her out.
But
And that's what the.
But there's context.
But the
There's
context,
things that
the whole-
leads to that.
how do you get there? You don't just wake up in the elevator fighting your wife. That's why, I'm of the spirit of no matter what the answer is, show me your work. Okay? Because if not, then how I know that ain't a calculator? You know what I mean? How I know your mama didn't do, show me your work. And I think Stephen A. asked a valid point at the time, which is, how did we get there? Show me the work. And just the point of him asking, the intellectual curiosity of it got him suspended. Yeah. And then
Forced them to apologize.
it forced him to, you know how that go. Yeah. And then that turns into, oh, that's what you did? You put that pressure on me like that? And I think they got forever beef because of that. Or at least Michelle going at him. Yeah.
I know she was mad as a hornet when that show got fired. I mean, that show got canceled recently.
Yeah.
So there's definitely bad blood, but I mean, is it a valid question? I mean, I've heard other people say he's not like his on-air personality, but it turns on when the camera comes on.
Ain't that work?
Well, but,
I'm not the same
but that's what she's saying. She's like, he's not who you think he is. Wouldn't that actually validate what she's saying?
I don't think that matters. Like, if you go to work, if you're a low energy person, like most of the comedians I know a few that, we all know. Most of the people I know that are really like, wow, they're famous or something, they are not who they are. They like either they more hood and ghetto and gangster than they present, or they're way more subdued and then they light up when the camera comes on. What does that matter? Like,
How are we in this room when the camera's not on? We just like this.
Yeah, but that is not the only way. It's true, but it's not the only way.
I know, but
it's not the most profitable way.
But if you're asking who somebody is, you could look at this show and get a good idea who I am and who you are and who DP and Justin and Terry are, right? Because we're given, and that maybe that's what I like about the show is we're being our pretty authentic selves.
But do you think that's an award?
No, I think that if somebody is saying somebody isn't who you think he is or she is because that persona on TV isn't what their real persona is, then I think that's a valid thing to say.
I do, but I just don't see, like you asked, remember you were pushing back like, why you asked the question, who cares? There's nothing a man can do. I asked, who gives a damn how you really are if your performance is your performance? Like, I don't care if Michael Jackson goes around his house dancing. I just care that motherfucker get on stage and dance. Like I don't care if you walk around singing. You might hate music. I don't care. When the saying in the Nanamakasa came out your mouth and you went, that's all I cared about. I don't know what he was doing in that mansion.
They say Michael had that deep voice too in real life.
Oh
I
yeah,
do always hear
He
those
had that deep
stories.
voice. So
Prince,
like,
too.
yeah, it's like you gotta wear a mask. That's what's gonna help you get the dollars.
if you want to wear a mask, and I've always said about Stephen A. and this is a compliment. First time I met him, he was really reserved, and now I know that's his personality more than not. But first time I met him, no judgment, no nothing. Who is this guy? He works for the Philadelphia Inquirer, I guess. Oh, okay, we doing the show together. Let's go. And then he's just like, chill. We get on. He to the moon with energy, and I was like, that's amazing. I ain't say, oh, that ain't how you really are. Like, who does that?
That's kind of how we are in our professional football players. We ain't off the field. You ain't fighting nobody. You ain't aggressive. Some football players like that. You ain't aggressive. You're not trying to put hands on people and take their will from them off the field. I'm not like that off the field, but on the field we turn that shit on when we
Hit
need
the switch.
To. We gotta turn that thing on. It's just like everything. Like I feel like we can relate to that too, kind of. Like one thing I remember when I my football back in high school, my O-line coach was like, Donald's a perfect football player. He's like, he's an asshole on the field, but he's a perfect gentleman off the field. Like, you know, so like everything football player's supposed to be on the field, and off the field he's everything a great high school kid's supposed to be doing.
Nah, that's real.
So it's kind of like
to your
turn
point.
on.
Last night we were both at the game, even though you didn't hit me, and I was there. So that's just let me know you
I couldn't get
shady.
you down there. I couldn't get up to where you was.
Oh,
You was right above me.
Oh,
I tried to high five you.
That was a flex.
He flexed
I tried to high five you. I couldn't, dog.
That's a flex.
in your own home too.
I know, right? Like I wasn't there. Oh, okay, that's what we doing. I was there all last. That's all right.
You was there with the family too, huh? Were you
Yeah, I
hydrating?
wasn't going anywhere. When someone texts me at the game, I just laugh. I'm like, I know they don't think I'm about to come say
Were you
hi.
hydrating?
and they watching
No.
you too. They watching you. Look at the phone.
One of my boys sent me a picture.
look at
He's
that
like, I see you. We up here. I was like, Negro, you know how big SoFi is? I got 3 itty bitties. I'm watching the game. They bad enough in my lap. Olivia's literally doing this to my face and eating my nose and eating my lips. And I'm like, Aaron Rodgers about to score. I'm like, no, he ain't. He ain't gonna score. And I'm still looking. And I'm like, people are like, oh, you're dad of the year. I was like, I don't really want that award right now. I want to watch the game.
Right.
But the point is, when your boy be like, oh, yeah, we up here or we over there. And I'm like, all right. I love you too.
Right.
But my question is, no, it's really a statement. Last night, did you watch I love between when you're at a game and they have all of this inventory of games and interviews and they got all the players really being who they are, and they were like, all right, they always have this game, name different type of cheeses, like Mexican cheese or cheddar, American, and you compete against a fan. You see the toughest, roughest football player literally sounding like the softest, most gentle dude. He's like, I don't know. And he's just giggling. And then you watch after that, and this is when y'all at home, anybody at home, they're watching the TV commercial. When the game starts, he's the killer. And then he was just like, I don't know any more cheeses. And you just sit there like, what the hell?
Sound like Carl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, right, like that. And it's like, to me, that's amazing.
God.
Not a diss. It's like, I don't want only the best players to be killers. I want them to be like regular ass, soft-spoken, shy, whatever type of person. So to me, it's dope.
So you know Michelle, is she like that off camera? How she is on camera? Is she the same person? Okay.
She is. That's probably her. Your biggest gripe, your biggest projection is when it hits home. It's like, I think her issue is she's principle based. It's cost her, and then she sees somebody who she doesn't see as principle based winning. So you just immediately.
So she don't respect it.
Unless you got emotional discipline to the 10th degree, you mad at that person because you thinking they selling out and winning.
Right.
You know how it go. Every rapper has that problem. Every person has that problem. Like, oh, look at them. And it's like, well, you could do that if you want to fake it or not do what you're doing, but your principles cost you.
That makes sense.
You feel me?
Yeah. She's always come off entitled to me. And I mean, I never met her. I don't know nothing about her. But when I hear her on those takes, that's kind of what I get from it. It's like an entitled woman. And she just doesn't like the fact that he's there in that position that she's not.
Damn. I will end it with this.
And her entitlement can't get her back in that position. Let me add that to it.
And what do you call, when you say entitlement, I hear that term a lot. Sometimes people use it in a lazy way. I'm not certain how you're using it. What does that mean? Because I want my kids to feel entitled. Like, I want them to go everywhere and feel like they have title to that place. Like, my kids, act up if you want to a little bit, because I want you to not to be so damn, I don't want you to shrink in these moments. I don't want you to shrink in these circumstances because it's not yours. No, it's reserved for you too. I kind of like part of
I say entitled in two ways, because didn't she come from money?
Yes.
So that's the first part.
Different money too.
Right. And then she's white. And those two things together, a lot of times they expect things to just be handed to them, or things they don't have to go as hard for certain things. Or certain people shouldn't have leverage over them in certain scenarios. So I don't know her personally, but that's how it comes off when I hear her going on these rants at him.
I love these turns. Okay, let's isolate variables. You gave us two: money and white race. Okay.
That one's a double whammy.
Which one?
A big one.
Which one?
Race.
Money? Race? So, okay, let's talk about, you feel like I was talking about my kids be acting a donkey, but they black. They black.
Some white kids be acting a donkey.
And then some black people act a donkey and they ain't got no money. True. Ninjas. YNs. So what part of white is making her act a donkey?
Well, I think it's the combination of the two.
Okay.
But I was just breaking down the entitled part.
No. Okay, so let's isolate the other variable. Then money. Anybody that got a little more dough than you, good luck for them not trying to prove it that they got more money. You couldn't even get down here. He had the tickets. I had those tickets all last year, and then I got my other tickets still.
They might have known you then and let you down there. Oh yeah, you from last year. You from last year. You from last year.
I gave them up. I was like, that ain't it. I was like looking through goalposts when I want to see somebody score. I like my view now. I ain't got no goalposts in the way. But the point is, money make everybody act who they are, and some people are arrogant, some people ain't. But you said money and race. I'm trying to lock it in because I do know her. So it's like I just want to lock into what you're saying. Black people with money don't act crazy? Black people without money act crazy.
They do, but there are a lot of white people who are entitled, like who feel like certain things should just be easy for them. Or if there's any adversity, they don't really like that. And in her case, again, it's layered, so it's a longer conversation. But I'm basing off of what you said, where you talked about the history of the two of them and how she was the one, and then he was gone, he came back, now he's got that title. And I feel like part of that is it could be jealousy, it could be whatever it is. It's like she don't like the fact that he's got that spot that she once had. And I feel like she wants that spot back in some capacity, whether it's ESPN or somewhere else.
That's what he shot back yesterday or today with, which was
I didn't even see that.
Yeah, you want that. But I think, not to you, but you're the representative of this viewpoint. I think that's the lazy part of the conversation. When somebody gets your job, instead of you want your job back, right? If you're that person, if you didn't tap out and bow out, you want that job back, right? So then, instead of it sounds like the parent that was waiting for me 30 minutes. Instead of just saying they better than me, or I'm not as good right now, or whatever it may be, I'm not resonating, you start looking for like, oh, they white. Oh, they got money. Oh, that, like instead of like, who wants to lose their job? Like unless you give it away.
I agree with that. But
Right?
part of that is entitlement too, because she also could say, "Well, I can't get that right now because he's better than me," or he does whatever it is better than me. That's why I'm not there.
Yeah.
Instead, it's you making every other reason of why you don't like him instead of just owning the fact that you want that spot and you can't get it. So
Sound like he was playing chess and she was playing checkers over there.
Right.
And she didn't know the rules of the game. And then she looked up and was like, oh, the game's over. You know what I'm saying?
And when
Like,
you're entitled, you always play checkers.
Right.
Because it's easy.
Exactly.
Well, there could be a flip side to it.
All right, I'm listening.
And I'm not saying that you're not absolutely right, but when you
I could be wrong.
When you live on your principles, you have to be able to be willing to know you're going to miss out on something, possibly to somebody who you don't agree with their principles or you don't think is principled.
Yeah, to me, it's not race, it ain't money. It's just simple. I'm being someone who I think I deem as principle or real.
Right.
And then fake is winning. So what's the point of doing this? This is a real job, a real moment, real opportunity.
And maybe she feels like it isn't a coincidence that her show was the one to get eliminated from the serious thing when there were other shows they could have picked in other time slots.
Yeah.
And maybe there's something behind that. Maybe she knows something we don't know. You know what I mean?
I'd have did that too.
Huh?
If I was him, I'd have did that too.
Well,
If you've been firing at me all this time and I hear you talking behind my back and all of this, if I get in a position, I'm a...
see, I didn't know this history but between them, but now my mind is thinking, okay, he probably, because it wasn't it all under Mad Dog?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Mad Dog is his boy, and he's got Mad Dog on ESPN. Mad Dog's got him now on Sirius. This probably is not coincidental.
No, because don't he have a position with Sirius too now? Like,
Yeah,
aside
well,
from being on air, I think he has like doesn't he have some type of role there
Not
for
to
Sirius?
my knowledge. I'm not gonna say no. I'm just like, I haven't
Thought I
heard that.
heard that.
I just know that, like, Mad Dog came on his show. Like, now he on Mad Dog Radio on Sirius. Like, come on. Like you said, checkers versus checkers.
Backpack rapper versus like Vanilla Ice. It's like I keep it real. I do all the lyrics and like you just got one hit and you pop. And that's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
And but Vanilla Ice got all the money, and the backpack rappers don't. You know, just 1990 reference.
That is really it. Like, and then I guess it's like principal with the LE versus principal with the AL. And she's like, I'm with the LE, and he like, I'm with the AL. Like I'm doing my job better than you do your job. And
if you're gonna live by principle, you have to be willing to accept that.
accept
Like
that.
I walked away from a company that I helped start in 2014. I walked away in 2019 over principle. And then that company went through a huge growth. It was a precious metals investment firm, right? And then when COVID hit, metal market went through the roof. Everybody got rich but me because I had walked away. But I was more set on my principle and the way I thought the company was treating people, as opposed to me and my desire to get rich off of that company.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? So I had to be willing to accept everybody else, those cats making millions and millions of dollars from something that I helped start, but I had made my choice. So you have to, when you choose principle, you have to be willing to make that choice, and you have to be willing to live with the outcome of it.
Yeah.
And it's not always easy, and sometimes there is some jealousy, and sometimes there is some being mad at them for being able to profit off of something you think is some bullshit.
Yeah, if you come to practice on time, somebody show up late, but they start and you on the bench, you're already feeling a certain way. I have to do that sometimes as a coach. My starters come late. It ain't, first of all, they're kids, so it's a little different, but the point is, parents are late to practice, not kids. Like, I'm riding, all right? But imagine if it was a kid. I got to find a way to discipline him without punishing the team, which means he still got to play. He playing. Now, I know I had a rule, if you late, you in trouble. I'm like, but his trouble gonna be light.
Right.
Because I need him out there. Your trouble, if you sorry and late, you may not be back. If you sorry and on time, you still ain't got guarantee you playing. And so I've raised my hand, because I am a principle-based person with the LE, but I also when I left Fox and I was like, everybody like, oh, you lost or this. I was like, no, because I left on my principle.
Right.
Which is I don't want to play the game at that cost, that rate, that expectation. I don't want to travel. I don't want to do all, like, it was just that. But people are, oh, and then I think what happens is that's not entitlement it's not entitlement if you say, I didn't know the game was fake. You may not be enlightened because the game is rigged a certain way. We all know the way to draft to get yourself in the best position. I just think it ain't about her being white. It ain't about her money. It's about, oh, this guy is just a genius at this game. Mm-hmm. Can you give him his flowers? And a black person, because it could be her, it could be Max, it could be Shannon. Like, frankly, if you got Shannon on a lie detector test, Shannon could probably sit there and say, well, Stephen A. controlled that show, so if he really, like, you know, I know he's stuff above his pay grade. So Stephen A. like, look, that's the easy concession. Hey, I couldn't do nothing. But then at the same time, what do we ask LeBron to do all the time? If you really didn't want AD to get traded, you would have said, it's both of us or none of us. Mm-hmm. And nobody going to that. Nobody going to at bat like that, right? So,
or if you really want Bronny on the team,
Bronny or else.
He didn't know AD was getting traded. He said that he didn't know.
And then Bronny knew first.
He didn't know.
That's so funny when Bronny knew first.
The irony of that whole story. Right. Bronny was the first one to know.
That's why you shouldn't lie, dog. Just let it out. We all messed up. If you 8 Mile it and tell people you messed up first, they'll forget because they'll go on to the ones who lied about it and now they messed up. You know what I mean?
It's never the crime, it's the cover up.
It's the cover up. That part. Good point. Okay, let's talk about this. Let's flip it a little bit because I could have went a cover up. Actually, let's stay there. LeBron James fatigue is real, and I know you got it because you're a hater of LeBron James.
I don't have it. I'm not tired of LeBron. I said the other day,
you're not fully rested on LeBron.
I don't even know.
You're not waking up LeBron.
Yeah, because he's not Mike. But that's a whole different conversation.
But he's also not every other player ever, which is like there's one he's not. Why are you even care? Like, who even bring up, oh, you fine, but you ain't finer than Tiffany Cambridge.
You know why?
I'm finer than everybody else you ever met.
You know why? Because he only chases one other player.
But why are you doing you off of what he's doing? Ooh, I ain't know you're a
follower.
Doing me. I ain't know you're a follower. I thought you were gonna do you, Blaze.
What I'm doing ain't got to do with him.
So why you just literally said he ain't him, but he is everyone else who has grabbed the basketball, including you.
You said I don't wake up and go, LeBron. Yeah, I don't.
Why you got fatigue?
Because he's not the greatest.
Okay, but that's the fatigue?
I don't have fatigue. You keep trying to force fatigue.
That's the topic.
I don't got fatigue with LeBron. I think LeBron is still a good player. But it was refreshing, and was it you that brought it up? Somebody said.
Now he don't know none of that.
I don't remember who. I don't know who brought it up.
Ropes,
but somebody was like, "We haven't heard much about. We haven't heard much about LeBron."
I said that.
It was you that said that, right?
Yeah.
And when you said that, it made me think about it. I'm like, "You're right. Like we haven't heard much about LeBron," and that was like kind of refreshing because for the past 20 years. Every day, if you watch anything with sports, LeBron's name comes up every single day.
It's eerily quiet now.
Yeah,
but
they're talking about
everybody
really else.
Fascinating.
Paul Pierce said he might have to come off the bench when he come back. He might be. He ain't won the 6-man yet.
We can't quote Paul Pierce.
Yeah,
sometimes you can.
Hey, Paul, he has some good takes sometimes.
Sometimes
you know, on sports.
Does he?
Yeah.
But I'm really
LeBron averaged 25, 8, and 8 last year.
That's
why
good.
In the world would he come off the bench?
Because he don't play no defense.
That is crazy.
He don't play no defense.
He don't play defense. And what is he average in the fourth quarter? What is his average?
Well,
what is his percentage? Shooting percentage?
Listen, every quarter counts as much as the next quarter.
If we
That's why there are 4 of them. So this whole fallacy about the fourth quarter is more important than the first quarter doesn't even make sense.
But that's
because
what we
you
need
have
the most, 'cause
you have to win every
The
quarter.
Lakers lost a lot of games last year by
That's
like
not
2 or
true.
3
Fourth quarter
possessions.
holds more weight than
Why? Why would it? There's no logic to that.
Yeah,
No,
because
it's-
the Lakers lost a lot of games
You
last
can't
year
go down
by
30.
2 or 3
you can't
possessions.
go down 30 in the first quarter and expect to win in the fourth.
That's not true. There's a lot of teams that it happens almost every
I said
week.
expect. Expect.
Well, no. In basketball, that game always comes down to the fourth quarter because your team could be smacking you by 30 in the first quarter.
Equal.
Right,
But
but
you
the fourth
can't-
quarter is
every
always the most
quarter-
important. You got to close out games.
Every quarter is as important as the other. Every second is as important as the other second. That's
not
I mean,
necessarily. Not necessarily.
Yeah,
You know why? Because in
necessarily.
basketball, a
I don't
lot of
know how
times the
this-
first quarter you want to come out strong, but sometimes you just seeing what the other team got. Sometimes guys start off slow, but by that fourth quarter, everybody's in a groove. Fourth quarter is usually what makes or breaks you because you got the guys who are burnt out by the fourth, and then you got the guys who turn
What
up.
that
in the
little
fourth.
statement,
and that's-
everybody in their groove. So nobody has fourth quarter collapses.
Right.
Nobody has a bad fourth quarter. Nobody.
And
I
that's-
literally just said that. I
That's
said
assuming
some guys
that the
burn
other
out by the fourth
quarters
quarter.
are almost equal or very close. But if you're getting blown out in the first quarter, chances are you're not going to win in the last quarter.
You know how many times?
I said chances are.
And I'm
Chances
saying, you know
are.
how often that happens? Where
today's
teams are getting
NBA?
blown out in the
Not
first
very.
quarter and they lose
No,
the
they
game
may
in the
be
fourth.
down 6 points, but not.
No, I'm talking about teams be down by 20 or 30 in the first
What
half.
this got to do with LeBron though?
Because we were talking
You're fatigued.
because when you stepped out to
No,
drop,
I heard it all.
to drop
I'm just
your
saying
deuce.
you're off course, and I'm
No,
looking
because
at
Terry
you.
said that somebody said he
said-
should
I
come off
said
the
that-
bench.
Oh, now you don't forgot
I
again.
asked
Come
what
off
his
the
fourth
bench.
quarter average was and then what his field goal percentage was, and it's all under par. So it doesn't.
Yeah, but
that
his
25
game,
and
he
8 don't
scores
mean
25, 8,
that-
and 8.
Okay,
over a course of a
2
game.
first round exits, 2 years in the row, missed the playoffs. Like, what does that even mean now?
Wow, you so negative, base. You just
Empty
didn't want to go
calories.
one more year when he won a championship.
What?
You just gave me 3, 4 years.
That was 5 years ago.
5 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't say the fourth
and-
year.
We talking about
and
today,
so
though.
The fourth year we got beat.
And how many? That means there's 25 other teams. What happened with them? All of them worse than what LeBron did. True or false?
We've seen players that were good
True or
this
false?
year and terrible the next year. So 5 years ago, it has no relevancy to right now.
Oh, yes, it does. If your
don't.
franchise wins a championship in the last 5 years and 25 others haven't even done that, you can't sit there and say, we got something.
You know that shit
Not,
well.
not
huh?
this year.
Oh, yeah, I ain't never won.
You get the
No,
dates.
that's-
Yeah.
The hours, the minutes.
I just don't understand. Like, if I hate this whole championship only or bust shit. But when they go there, I'm like, okay, well then count it. 25 organizations. Get the fuck out of here. Now, you other 5, OKC, who else? Who won it before them?
Damn, OKC won. one before
OKC
y'all.
won last. Oh,
the
yeah, we
Clippers.
ain't it. No, Clippers ain't
Denver
it. But my
I got
Denver won.
I got a question
My
for you.
point is, why we not giving him that? We over here, Jokic, and we over here, SGA, and it's like, LeBron got one of them recently. And that ain't recent ain't
I got a
enough.
very fair question for you because y'all both played in the league. On your contract year, when you about to get paid and you balling out, is it based on what you doing now or is it based on what you did 5 years ago?
Both, but more now.
You think they're paying for what you did 5
Oh,
years ago or
absolutely.
what you're doing now and what they project you to do?
No, you get paid. You get paid on what you've done to make them believe you could do even more.
Right.
Which is probably the same thing.
But if 5 years ago you was here and then fourth year, third year, second year, first year, you just declining.
Yeah.
You think they gonna max you out for that new contract?
They have and they
Because
shouldn't.
you're showing
They
decline.
have and they shouldn't. The Lakers have. The Lakers maxed out Kobe. They gave him $250 when he was done.
That was a business move.
You can say
No,
whatever.
I get what you're saying. That's a business move.
It happens.
That
It
was
happens.
loyalty.
It
That was-
happens, but it happens. The check's still written. I don't care what you write in the memo section. You wrote me that big ass check, and LeBron like, okay, like what do I have to do? Like, did Kobe win a ring in his last 5 years? No, he what did he retire 16?
Yeah,
so it was like 6, 7 years. My point is, he got a better ending than even Kobe. And Kobe,
He ain't
like, it's a
Kobe,
lot
though.
of ways you could beat this up, and you'd be like, y'all just don't like LeBron, and I get it.
He averaged 25, 8, and 8.
Numbers on
Last
always
year.
is.
Empty
Last
calories,
year.
man.
And
Those
if the
empty
numbers
calories.
don't matter, then why isn't everybody else doing it?
There's other players that average.
If it's just
I
on
love
the
when they
fourth
say that.
quarter,
Thank you.
I ain't
why
got
isn't everybody else
opportunity.
doing it?
Me and Blaze ain't had the opportunity to go out there and show them. I give them 10 and 10.
No, you wouldn't. They give you 10 games, you wouldn't score 10 points.
I promise you I would.
I guarantee you would.
I promise you I would.
I put my no, I don't like that. I
they
love
give you-
living.
if they let
I
you
put
start.
everything of material that you couldn't score 10 points in 10 games in the NBA if they let you play. You couldn't. Not right now.
DP.
No, them dudes are after it.
That's like me saying I could.
Not right now.
What
I could
then-
have
what
a
you think
game
I'm
with
talking
no
about?
sacks.
What do you think? What?
In my prime.
I don't even think then, but I certainly know now.
Nah, my prime.
Dog, I'm going to the game tonight, and you go to the game. Dog,
Flex.
I hate when they don't show this. Them
Yeah,
dudes be dog.
2 games in a
when
row.
When MJ go to the game, you be like, Daddy, did you? I was like, I know. That mammal who is 6'11" went from there to over here
in 3 steps.
A second and went wow.
We
and then
both-
ran down here and went yeah. And everybody like, oh,
We both did that in a
that's
different
cute.
sport.
Hold on.
We both. I'm athletic. I'm an athlete. You feel what I'm saying? I told
But
you.
you
I
are
told
how
you
tall?
it's left
6'5"?
tackle. It's
6'4"?
left tackle. It's left guard. It's center. It's right tackle. It's right guard. Then it's me. I told you. Athlete.
I'm him.
You are 6'4".
Athlete.
300.
6'5".
You are fatter than Zion ever would get.
6'5".
You are beyond fatter than Zion. And you ain't close to as much athletic as he is. So
and
what would you
4.5
do?
inches shorter.
He's shorter, not as
But you
dog.
also
They
talking
would
about
just.
the creme.
They call
the
me
top
Baby
of the,
Barkley,
the top
man.
of the food
I'm talking
chain.
about getting in that game. Dog.
I'm hitting a 3.
Bottom level is a little different.
Dog. No. The
I mean,
NBA?
Even the bench guy is good, but you comparing to Zion. Zion and the bench guy are very far
No,
apart.
I was trying to give him dimensions because who else is that big?
No.
Like nobody else is that big boned. I'm
That's why
trying
I'm
to
gonna
give you.
body him up. I know I use my body. Take him to that box.
Them dudes are-
Put him in that. Put him in that blender.
That's the conversation.
Smells like-
No respect on
Pump
LeBron.
fake.
No respect for the NBA. Them
Wow.
dudes are insane.
I am too.
Just to qualify.
It's because you don't know. You don't know basketball. So if you saw me play, you wouldn't know if I was good or not.
Why I don't know about? I don't care how good you are. You know what I mean? Great guys ain't in the NBA. They in
All of
Bogota.
them. All of them.
They over there in Europe right now. Tomorrow.
A lot of that's politics too, though. It
There's
is
enough politics
It's
in
a
the
lot
world
of
to
politics.
keep all of them over there. There's 450 jobs. You ain't top 450.
And Bronny
you
is in
ain't
the
top
league.
4,500.
And Bronny's in the league.
Yeah, and LeBron.
There's a bunch of players that- we just did that with Mac McClung.
Bronny
Mac
would
McClung.
you play Bronny to 11, you wouldn't get 2
Buckets.
Let's not get crazy.
You wouldn't
Let's
get
not
2.
get crazy.
Bro, that motherfucker got hops.
Blaze, you wouldn't score
You
on
wouldn't
Bronny.
score 2. You wouldn't.
You would not.
And your
It ain't
knee
me.
is gonna
I
be
played
your
people
excuse.
better than
Blaze.
him.
I
Blaze.
played people
I'm
better
sure
than
you-
him.
Blaze,
I'm
I
sure you
And where they at?
I feel like we getting attacked, dog.
First of all,
Yeah.
Bronny is young. Second of all, he's athletic as hell. Third of all, he's 4 inches taller than you.
What does that mean?
So
my whole life I played against people.
You ain't
taller
gonna be
than
able to guard by
Right,
now.
What that
he's-
mean? And I
and
gave
you
him
on the couch.
and I gave him buckets.
Yeah, but
And
you're
you on the
40.
couch.
You're 40 now, bro.
I am.
You're 40. You're 40.
I'm still
And
active.
Bronny's 22.
Hey, OG, don't start yelling out
What kind of
ages, dog.
testosterone y'all got?
We can start yelling
Why
out
y'all-
hundreds.
I didn't say I'm gonna. Again, he's 22.
You're not scoring.
I didn't say I'm
You're not
dominating
scoring
him.
3 points on Bronny.
But
and
you
do
said I
11.
can't score 2 points on him.
You're not
That's
scoring
crazy.
3.
No, you wouldn't.
Not if
You'd be
if y'all
surprised.
lives depending on it. You're not getting 3.
You'd be surprised.
JJ Redick is putting Bronny in to play defense.
You
He
sleeping
did
on
it
me,
the other
Richie.
day.
You
No,
sleeping
I'm
on
not. No, I'm not.
No, we're not awake.
I'm not saying. I'm not
that's
saying you
sleeping.
can't
We're
play.
not awake
I'm
to
not
you.
saying you can't play. That's not even a slight on
Dog.
you. But
Up
you
up
can
until-
line up. You can line up most collegians.
Yes.
And they won't score on Bronny if he's really trying to get at him.
That's not true.
Most collegiate ball players, yes, it is.
Most collegiate,
Not
because
yes,
most
yes,
We're
don't
talking about
play.
D1s, D1 players.
most D1
Most
players.
D1 players don't play.
Most D1 players, if they're like a starting guard in the D1,
Well,
they can
Well,
give
you
him. they
changed
can-
it.
they
Though.
can- I
He
know.
said most D1 players, which is number 7 through 12 or 15, they are not going to score on an NBA guy.
They was scoring on him when he was playing D1.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Well, that ain't the same
They was
conversation.
destroying him when they played
now he's
D1. This is what I'm
playing
talking
NBA.
about.
I could have beat MJ when I was 10. Now, I can't race him now.
He's got the boost.
When Bronny was
Yeah.
in college playing against other D1
moving the
guards,
goalposts.
they was destroying him.
We moving the goalposts.
They was giving him the business.
We-
Just because you in the NBA. First of all, you probably guys don't
Yeah,
even
but
watch
see-
this. But there's
yeah,
a
but Blaze, those
y'all be
were
watching
those
Bowler's
were
Life.
the guys who play and the guys who start and the guys who will be playing. A lot of them playing professional in other leagues. I'm saying most D1 players. Like my little cousin is a point guard on UC San Diego. Most of the players on his team And that team went to the NCAA tournament last year.
Last year, I remember.
Most of the players on that team would not score a point against Bronny.
Well, that's why I said starting guards. I'm not talking about the guy on the bench in the college team because some of them guys never play and some of them aren't even good.
Okay.
I'm talking about.
That's what we're saying.
But I'm using fair comparison. That's not a fair comparison because you're talking about two different skill levels.
Right, but we're
a
talking
starting guard in a D1, any
and
D1
you're
school.
not fair comparison. You're two different skill levels, but you don't give them the respect.
No, my skill level is there. I'm just older than him.
How would you
Your
score?
skill
on
level
him?
was
What
never
would you,
there.
What would you
I
use?
can shoot on him. I can.
That
get
would be
past
like
him.
me saying, like,
That's just because you don't know how good I.
You're
Dog,
saying
you
you-
are not good enough.
Up
and it's
until me
okay.
messing up my ankle, my knee.
Oh my God,
You think you could go? You think you could go
No.
past?
In the summertimes,
I ain't taking it as far as Blaze took.
no. Listen, I didn't say.
Hey,
I
bro,
didn't-
I
y'all,
let
y'all
you
think they get there? They don't get there on
Here's the
politics.
difference. What they
get there
saying-
because they go to a combine and whoop people ass.
What
And people
he
are like,
said is
oh,
I couldn't
can't
score
make it.
2 points. I didn't say I'm going
I
in.
said 3.
I
You
get- I
said
get-
you
I
wouldn't
get-
score
I get-
3.
I didn't say I'm
give you
going
lucky
there and
three.
I'm dunking
You know,
on him and
three- a three
dominating
count for
him.
two.
But you think he
I
going
give
to
you one
skunk
bucket.
me?
Yes.
No way.
I'm
Yes.
saying two buck. You think you'd
I
score
will score
twice
2
in the
buckets
game
on
on 10?
almost
You know
game
what's
10?
funny? My MJ used to go to Taekwondo. He doesn't go anymore, but Master Kim, 17th degree black belt. He's 70. Now, he still would give all of us business. But the point is, we were talking one day. Dog, I'm telling you, he can still do prayer pose without thinking about it. Like, he's just flexible. But I was just laughing because I was like, people test you every now and then, huh? He's like, they don't know. It's like, I was like, what do you do? He said, since they don't know, I don't do anything. He's like, but if they want to find out, they'll know. And I was like, dog, I'm not lying to you. And I'm being real, Blaze. I grew up with guys who were insanely great in sports, better than me. And then, you know, war of attrition, baby mamas getting the streets, ditching. You were a man child and all of a sudden you didn't grow anymore. Puberty. I've seen every reason why all of a sudden, what happened to him? What happened to him? But the point is, when you get to practice and you start looking around like, he don't even play. This dude is insane and he don't play. You trying to tell me you better than him or you can get something on him?
Yes, I know for a fact. Up until 2 years ago, every summer I used to play in different pickup games, and there's NBA players that play in the summertime.
You think they playing their hardest at a
It
pickup
doesn't
game?
matter if they're playing their hardest. My point
Yeah,
is, if
I
you
think it does.
No, it's not, because at any point when you talking trash to somebody or you're in that
No,
level
I
game,
don't care what you say to me if I'm in the
skill
league
level-
and you ain't.
Skill level is skill level.
No, it ain't.
First of all, I don't even know why I'm arguing this because y'all never seen me play. But you're basing that off of seeing him play.
I can imagine how you play.
Well,
it ain't good enough.
You know
it's
what?
okay.
You know what, Blaze?
What the fuck?
Anybody who has seen that won't
Oh,
agree
you
with
don't
you.
understand. I can do this surgery. No, you can't. No, you can't.
Okay.
It's okay. Why does that hurt?
It don't hurt because I know the truth. I'll let you believe what you want. You think I ain't scoring 2 points on him? It's
I
crazy.
said 3. I said you're going to get 2.
I said 2. That would be like me thinking.
Yeah, you know,
I'm
you hit a 3-pointer count for 2, so you get 1 point there.
And then
will
you
be-
I'm saying
here.
2
He will be
buckets.
giving
and
you
then
up from half
and
court.
part of
He
what you
like-
said was because he was a couple inches taller than me. You think that means something?
Well,
Yes.
he's
Yes.
not a couple inches
No.
taller. He's
That's why
he's
Blaze
4
is
inches
Blaze.
taller.
That confidence.
You think that means
that's
like
what it
It
is.
does
my whole
mean
life?
something.
I don't even know
It
what
means
that
something.
I played
It
point
means
guard
something if you know how to
every year of my
use
life.
it.
Every 95% of the people I played in basketball were taller than me.
Blaze,
And
this
none of them were
stopped me.
Bronny.
This
It never
is-
stopped me.
this is
Yeah,
not-
some were actual real players in the league.
Go.
This is not an indictment
So I
on
used to
your
play
skill
I used to
set.
play against Nate all the time.
Nate
Now, he
who?
was around my size. Nate Robinson.
Okay.
I used to play against him all the time.
Yeah. You played in the league when he was at full throttle?
Right before this is high school. And,
No, in the league. Full throttle. You played against
No,
Nate
I'm
Robinson when
saying-
he was getting paid that night.
No, I shot.
So you don't know
I
Nate Robinson?
played pickup against him. Like we were still
Dog,
cool.
when I used to go
You
to
asked me a
somebody
question,
and
you
play,
never let me answer.
but it's the
You-
point. The circumstance is not right.
You didn't let me answer the question. But
He's
go
a
ahead.
pro.
I know.
And so when he's not playing
and
pro,
even he wouldn't agree with you right now. If he was here right
No,
now, you
I
said
don't-
that statement, he wouldn't agree with you.
if you're not playing pro with him, you don't know what he got.
I'm talking about me.
You.
Yeah,
That's
I
what
know
I'm
what
saying.
I do against these people.
Yeah,
and I'm
when
telling
they're
I
in
would
a
for sure score more than
celebrity,
2.
hey, say hi to the crowd and let Blaze score. Like, yeah, you are amazing.
Nobody ever let me score.
Okay.
I got what I
I've
wanted.
been in those celeb games. I'm like,
I ain't talking about a celeb game. I'm talking about real basketball.
Listen,
You
this
talking about
isn't-
pickup is not real basketball.
No, I said
what
in,
the fuck?
in high school.
We need to humble
In
you
high
right
school,
now.
we played AAU. We played against each other, and then going into
you act like he
college.
didn't get better. You didn't.
How you know what gets better?
Because he made it pro. You didn't.
So wait. You think that makes sense? You think because one person goes to the league, that means the other person doesn't get better?
No, I said he's
You're the
better
same
than,
person.
I didn't say that. That wasn't
You're
my
the same
statement. So
person.
that's not my
Hold on,
statement.
let me say this. You're
But
the same
that's not my
person that
statement.
just said.
I said you weren't good enough.
When they win the championship, everybody says, "Oh, this person worked hard." No, the loser worked hard, just as hard too. So now you contradicting yourself.
I did not. You just
did.
started off with something I didn't say.
You
started off with
contradicted.
something
Did
I
he
didn't
not
say.
just say that?
I didn't say that. I said he is good enough to be at the pro level, and you're not.
No, you said he got better.
I
said
said
I played
you
against him
are
at this
not
point.
better.
No, you said. I said we played against each other. You
How
said, but
about
he got
you-
better because he went to
How
the
about-
league.
No,
And
I didn't say that.
That doesn't mean I got better.
I said, can I say what I said? How about we clarify with me? He's better than you because he made it and you didn't. That's what I'm saying.
That's not a true statement.
I didn't know we was gonna go this long on.
We ain't gotta go
If
that
you
long.
think
Bronny and-
that's
And
to
Blaze,
think is he
Blaze,
better? Hold on,
You ain't scoring on Bronny, Blaze.
you crazy?
Sorry,
and we're
You
not
crazy?
talking
Even
about.
if you do, I'm not talking about this shot. I
You
can go out there and
crazy.
go, oh shit.
Y'all crazy.
I'm not saying peak to peak. I'm
I'm
saying
talking about
saying
right
now.
Minus my ACL. If with this, no.
No, you
My
can take
ACL
Bronny's ACL. You can go get his daddy ACL.
I will.
You ain't doing shit.
I will in a one-on-one. I will.
Oh my god. Hey, I don't want to talk a man out of what makes a man a man.
This summer, let's set it up. This summer in the backyard.
Bronny would never accept. There's no incentive ever in the
He
world.
shouldn't accept because it would show why he shouldn't be in the league.
Ooh.
He
Well,
shouldn't
this was his
accept.
daddy conversation. You go, how many would you score on LeBron? Go.
I'm not being LeBron.
No,
I
didn't ask
might
you.
not even score on LeBron.
You know the question.
I
You're
might
too
get
smart.
a shot.
Stop, you know what he
I
just
just
did?
answered
I
the
said,
question.
how many are you scoring on LeBron?
I literally just answered.
No, you didn't.
I
You
said I
I'm
might not even
beating
score on LeBron. I just said that.
But you said it after I asked the first question, which is, how
This
many
guy don't
are
be
you
listening.
scoring
He
on
just
him?
be
said I won't
arguing
get a
to
shot.
argue.
He said I wouldn't even get a shot off.
Yeah, after he said, oh, I'm not going to do
No,
that
I
on LeBron.
said I might get a shot off.
okay.
But if he's like dominant LeBron, it'll be tough to beat him. I mean, he's 6'8".
Oh, I thought
probably bigger than
I
that.
didn't matter, Mr. Technical. Wait, let me
cup-
go. Let him figure it out now. I didn't matter.
We're talking about.
I didn't matter.
Well, that's because you didn't listen to the rest of it. He's LeBron James.
You gotta
He's
go
a
take a shit
6'8"
again.
freak athlete. He ain't like your normal basketball
Now,
player.
but Bronny's a freak athlete. He may not be a
But he's-
freak basketball
but he's
player,
not-
but he's a freak
but
athlete,
Not his skill set.
right? But he's a freak athlete.
Athleticism don't mean nothing if you can't get to where you're trying to get to. You gotta be able to get to the basket. You gotta be able to get your shot off. Can he do that? Yes. I'm not saying he's terrible, but it ain't that easy. He ain't getting to his spot. I watched him play in college. Literally the reason why he's in the league now is because his father. He would not be in the league.
6'4" and an amazing 6'4". I thought
You
6'4" was 6'4".
You didn't know that?
No.
Gilbert Arenas is 6'4" and you 6'4". Y'all are two different skill sets.
Yeah, but I'm not the one that also says that height doesn't matter.
It matters when you
Oh,
LeBron.
those are some weird choice
It
stutters.
matters when you're LeBron.
It don't matter, dog.
It does because he's not your normal 6'8".
Well, don't say height doesn't matter.
It don't matter in certain circumstances. With LeBron, he's a freak of nature. He's a different type of player.
I know. So that means it's him.
I played against guys who were 6'8". It didn't phase me. He ain't your normal 6'8".
Nope.
He's a different
And you're
level
not our
of player.
normal 5'11".
Right.
Right. You're better
That's
than
how
the
I know.
average 5'11".
That's how I know I get mine off.
But it ain't close to that.
Yeah,
You know he messed up. If Blaze
That's
gets
a
ball,
pause.
he
That's a pause.
stuttered. He hurt.
Nah, that's a
He on
pause.
the ropes.
He is way off of his
I
own
didn't say
track.
that. That was a good pause. You got me.
I
But
don't,
yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard you like actually
Yep.
get
I got
a
him on-
pause.
I got him- I
pause
got
like
him on
that.
the
Because
ropes.
usually I catch myself.
I know, that's what-
I'm
that's all
going
we
back
got.
and forth for both of y'all at the same time.
Nah,
so I
nah,
can't.
nah, nah.
I can't catch them all. You know.
Nah.
But yeah.
I had to press you this time because
I
I
will
just
score
don't
2
understand why
points
people
on
don't
almost
respect
anybody.
pro athletes. Like the dude who
I
get
do.
water for everybody else is a killer.
No, I respect pro
A
athletes.
killer.
There are some guys
The
who are on
thing
the
you want,
bench.
he's one injury away from destroying people sometimes.
There's some guys who are on the bench that I would not say that like I'm gonna take them. Him specifically, I can't. I've watched him play. I can see his strengths and weaknesses, and I know
once
I
he
could.
watches you play, he'll retaliate.
I mean,
He'll
if
respond.
my
He'll
father,
respond. Trust me, he'll respond accordingly.
hey, if my dad was in the league, I'd be in the league too. If my dad was LeBron, I'd be in the league too. His other son got a D1 ride to Arizona, and he is not good.
This is LeBron fatigue.
It's not
when
fatigue.
we're like, oh, you just gonna get him.
This is the truth. It's not about fatigue. This is the truth. Bryce is okay, but he's not a top player in the country, but he got a D1 ride scholarship to Arizona.
Actually, I think he walked on, being real. I don't even think he got a ride, and he walked on because he did, right? He walked on, so he didn't even get a ride.
But you know
no,
what
that's to your point. I'm helping your point. Like, he didn't even get an offer. They were like, we got an opportunity for you, but we ain't giving you our money, and he still is there.
He ain't that, but because he's LeBron's kid, he's there. So
Okay.
it's just, and we all know that's why Bronny's
But
in
you
the
just
league.
said if LeBron was your dad, you would be in the NBA. You really believe that?
Based on my skill sets.
You really believe that?
Yes. Based on my skill sets.
Dead.
At that time, I think I would be.
I'm not even trying to diss you. I'm just like, dog.
I think anybody who's a fairly decent player, if LeBron your dad, they would have made it to the league. He did nothing except he was subpar in high school.
LeBron
he
ain't
was
the only
subpar in college.
Yeah.
I'm just saying he was subpar in high school. He was subpar in college, and he got drafted in the NBA.
Yeah.
Come on.
And he didn't even play the whole year, and he was hurt, and he had a heart
This
attack.
is what I'm saying.
I get
So
it.
when I'm saying like
I
he's
get it.
LeBron's son, that's what it is. Like it's not. It's just the truth.
Okay.
There's plenty of players who
Okay.
are better than him that not even did. And we used the Mac McClung scenario the other day.
Yeah, that's
Put
real.
they side by side numbers. This kid can't get a
What
spot.
happened
for
to
the
white
day of his
privilege?
life.
I thought white privilege worked. You
It don't
just
work
told me.
not in the NBA.
Oh, it don't work in the NBA?
Yeah.
Also don't work when
That's
you
the
cover in the NBA.
That and yeah, ain't no white privilege in the NBA. It's too dominant. It's too black dominant. It's uber black in the NBA.
I'm going to let you off the hook now. I'm going to let
just
you
saying,
off the
it's
hook.
the truth.
But if you ever disrespect another pro athlete thinking, yo, big Bushwick head ass can do shit
No,
with
the
us,
disrespect
you have
was to
not
me.
been to a
The
practice yet.
disrespect. I have NBA friends. I played against NBA players before.
You only play with them when they're not playing hard.
Oh, what does
when
that
you gonna
mean?
understand that?
What
No
does that
one
mean?
walks away from practice saying, "I'm gonna give you my best."
Again, I
Nobody.
never said I was better than the NBA players. You said I couldn't score 2 points.
Now, he said
to
2,
me,
I
that's
said 3.
disrespect. But I get it because you ain't never seen me play, so you wouldn't know.
I give a fuck
But to
what
think
you
I can't
did.
get 2 points off
If I
is
hear
crazy.
another dude with his newspaper clippings from high school
You
tell me
asked
how
me.
good he could
I
have
didn't
been,
bring it up. Y'all asked me. You said it to me.
Well, I'm gonna stop asking then. All right.
Ain't no way in this world. 2 points.
Hey, that's some. I don't. He said confidence. Whatever you got, Bob. Tiki, knock this shit out. I want your shit
My
in the bottle.
confidence is based off
This
real
is
life.
the shit that y'all need to drink this tickled. Like that is it.
Super serum.
Blazed.
Super serum.
This confidence is based off real life facts. That's the difference. That's the difference.
Queens get the money, baby.
All right, which high school? All right, which high school did you play for your senior year so we can look you up, Skip Bayless?
I ain't play my senior year.
Okay, so your junior year is going off and you could be in the pros if your daddy was LeBron.
Again, this is why context always matters. I didn't play my senior year not because I couldn't, it's because my grades. So I had to make up a bunch of classes because
Top 48.
I was
I get
messing
it.
around.
Yeah.
I was messing around, hanging out. So I didn't play my senior year because
So
of
you
that.
weren't committed to the game of basketball fully, but you could make it pro if your daddy was LeBron.
There's 100 players in every neighborhood just like that were better than
And
the
they still in
guys
the
that made it
neighborhood.
to the league.
They still in the neighborhood.
I'm just saying you can't base it off of where you played or what you played because there are literally guys right now. Matter of fact, you know what Baller's Life is?
yeah. Oh yeah.
So you have, I don't know if this past couple of days, if you've seen it, they have these 1v1 tournaments where you got YouTubers and guys just off the street who playing against NBA players. And some of these NBA players have lost.
Who are these NBA players? They still in the NBA?
Ty Lawson.
Is he still in the NBA?
Well, no, I mean,
Well, then they're not NBA players anymore. You going to grab me right now
NBA
and then fucking block me? You won.
an NBA player is an NBA player.
No,
It
I
is.
am not an NFL player anymore. Let me just be the first.
Yeah, but you're 10, 20
I grab-
years removed.
I grab them all.
Talking about guys who are a year that played on rosters last year.
I give them all.
You're still an NBA player.
You want to say that
These-
so it can feel good if you could get
I mean,
close
it's just
or
the
win.
truth.
It's not the truth.
If you was on a roster last
Dog,
year, you an
if you're
NBA
not
player.
in
Some of
college
these
anymore,
guys are still playing.
If you left school and you're in the real world, you're not in college anymore. Let it go.
No, some of these guys are playing overseas right now.
Well, then that's not an NBA player.
Are you kidding me?
How many ways can
If-
I slice this?
if I
You're
was-
not going to be there.
Nah.
You're not fine because your homegirl fine. You
If
can't
you-
be around somebody and be like, oh, yeah, I'm it.
You
not.
got players who are there right now that can be on a roster again this season. Based on injuries, based on different
They
things.
could be, but they
They're just
ain't.
not playing right now because their Euro season is over.
Yeah, and they ain't.
That don't mean you're not an NBA player.
Yes, it does.
If I was on an NBA roster last year, you still an NBA player. You're an NBA talent.
Michelle Beadle doesn't work at
former
ESPN.
NBA
Yeah,
player.
yeah.
Nah, you still
There's a
NBA
work.
talent.
Michelle Beadle doesn't work at ESPN anymore. Stephen A. pointed that out very clearly. You are not it. It's okay to accept it.
Michelle just called a stray.
That's my girl.
My point being though is
Like,
there are plenty of players out there that actually beat NBA players. And you can't use that excuse. Oh, they're not playing serious. Nah, these guys are playing. These guys are playing for money. They playing over. They
now
playing
you
serious.
have officially told me we should move on because you can't even identify with an NBA player anymore.
I can, but
we have lost our way.
People always
we
do
have
that.
lost our way when he's trying to say you retired or you waiting on the injury, but you in the NBA.
I didn't say they're waiting on injury.
He don't think that. How do you think and he don't think that?
People always do that. They think that NBA players are unbeatable because they're in the NBA. It's not true. There are NBA players that get beat all the time. There are NBA players, that 12th guy on the bench, you think he's so much better than the guy who's playing in the summer league? No, they about the same play. That's literally the same thing.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
It's the truth.
Yeah, it's the truth. It's facts. It's right. All right. Whatever feels good. Whatever makes you sleep better at night, Al Bundy, I got you.
That was
okay.
25 minutes of excellence.
Of excellence.
There we go.
I might down.
Yeah. I wish I could have, but
I'm gonna fall
I can't let him always get away with this bullshit. I got to fight for the fraternity.
We talking
I did
about
not know it was gonna go that long.
yeah.
My stance is still the same. It ain't changing.
It's
either.
a stance. I take it. I will never hate you.
PLE, principal PLE.
Yeah, that's LE.
Man said I
That
could
is
score
LE.
2 points. That might be the most craziest thing I ever heard.
You got
You touched a nerve when you said
Yeah,
that.
I don't think you would.
All right.
Hold on.
Oh, we can't go back. Come on.
Yeah, we can't. All
We
right.
gotta go
MJ
back.
just texted me. MJ just texted me from school. He's like, Daddy, I hear you. You're right. Blaze is bullshit. And he's like, I'm sorry for cursing. Blaze on that bullshit, Daddy. Okay, new media versus old media. Can we do that?
Yep.
Yeah.
What about it?
Oh, well, Draymond became the face of new media when he came out years ago and said, we're not coming out with controversy. We're coming out with the truth and knowledge. Shun. And then everybody in like old media, which meant you were on the network or you just older, it was like, wow, these new cats are going to come out. They got podcasts. They got platforms. Oh, shit. It's going to turn the page. And then last week, Draymond also comes out and calls Dak Prescott a bum. And he calls him a bum because he doesn't play well when you need him most in the playoffs. And he's like, he's a bum. But that was pointed out by Nick Wright by saying, isn't that kind of old media? And I thought you were supposed to come out with knowledge and truth and not controversy. But now you sounding like Skip Bayless and old media. What happened, Draymond? It's kind of hard when you ain't at the finals just saying we play well and I got 4 rings. So where are y'all on the new media versus old media debate? Which is the same.
New media eventually turns into old media.
Damn.
Right.
That's so true and so simple and profound. You're right.
Yeah, it's as simple as that. So he's had 5 years in the business. He's officially old media now.
And he's an old player.
He's an old player and he's old media and he's talked about all kinds of old stuff and new stuff and he is where everybody ends up.
I love hearing players talk about the game, and I like when a player like that can criticize another athlete. I know it's coming from a real place, and like when you hear it from somebody who's just wearing a suit and tie, who's never done it, it comes off a lot more hateful than somebody who's been in the trenches and be like, I recognize what kind of guy that is, and I want to play with that kind of guy, or I don't want to play with that kind of guy. So I take that more seriously than.
Let me ask this question. This is my role. I have to do it.
Yeah.
When a ugly girl talks about another ugly girl, does it hit different than when a fine girl talks about an ugly girl?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why? Because I never understood this. Because I'm like, ugly is ugly. I look at it as it's inanimate, even though we try to say it's relative. But we know what. I'm not talking about you don't think she cute. I ain't talking about she ain't fine. I'm talking about like, oh my God. And and it don't have to be ugly. It could be you're not good. It could be whatever you are that we know collectively that's not it. And then someone who's not it says, yeah, that's not it. And then someone who is it is like, that's not it. Why does it hit different? It ain't it.
Because you got to stay in your lane.
Do you? I don't believe that. I'm asking. I don't believe that. If I don't have to be good at basketball, but like you suck. But I
know. We just saw that.
No, and I know, and I was right. That's my point.
That's why there's lanes.
Yeah. No, I think Draymond trying to set up that life after basketball too. You know, he on his right path.
He got that
on the right
locked in.
path, and he trying to, he calling people out and stuff like that. He trying to give them what they want. That's what they want. That's the new media. The new media is the controversy. The new media is saying more than you need to say to try to get your point out now to get clicks. I feel like.
But that was new media's complaint about old
media.
But he's trying to get Barkley's spot, and I feel like
what-
he's doing everything he got to do to
But the
line
fact of the
himself
matter
up for
is,
that.
he's dead freaking wrong. Dak Prescott, look at the numbers. Dak Prescott's numbers tell you it's wrong.
Wait, so
On every level.
I didn't hear the statement. I mean, I didn't.
He called Dak
watch it.
Prescott a bum.
A bum.
But
But-
Dak
but
can call
you
him
say
a
he-
bum
but
if he
you
really
said he
wants to,
based
because
it-
compared on their careers, I'm sorry.
No, you good.
Based on their careers,
Yeah, who would you
he-
wanna be?
Dak is the Steph and Kevin Durant of the team. He's never been the
That's
Kevin
right.
Durant or the
Steph.
You know, so I got respect for Dak. That's my guy. Though, but
And-
he
and-
got,
But
like,
who would you rather
and
be,
Dak's-
Dak or Draymond?
Dak.
It'd be Dak.
By far.
Interesting.
I don't need no rings to be like I'm the shit. I'll be like I'm the shit without anything.
First of
It's
all,
not a ring.
let
But
alone.
Draymond's
and
a
I got
Hall of
more
Famer, though.
control.
It's
Right,
not just rings.
That's I don't
It's
know
not
about
just
that.
rings. He's a Hall of Fame basketball player.
No, he will be but it's easier to get in the basketball
is?
Hall of Fame because it's not about
Yeah.
basketball.
He's Hall of Fame.
Oh, he's definitely a Hall of Famer.
player of the
And he's,
year.
and he's first ballot, damn near.
Defensive player of the year. He's not like a bum that got 4 rings. He was like a crucial part of that team to get those 4 rings.
Oh yeah. Oh no, let's have this without it
That's
being.
why I asked which one would you rather
It's not
be?
even close. Dak for this reason. One, I am the guy, whether it works or not for the team, I am it. 2, walking around and saying I am the highest paid in a sport, mean they ain't give that shit to you just because you did something. And he did it, and he did it with the right timing. But the point is, I am the guy on my team, and I get the most for it. And the only thing I don't have that you have are rings. However, you ain't the reason you got the rings. You ain't the second reason you got the rings. So when we sit down at the dinner, see, this is the difference. When we go out together, people gonna be like, oh. I'm like, that's cute. But when me and you sit down, I'll be like, you better not say a word. Or I will tell you exactly what you ain't. And that's not disrespect. This is not Draymond Dak. Right. This is what Hall of Famers, and he's a Hall of Famer in an easier sport to be a Hall of Famer. Yao Ming's a Hall of Famer. Salute Yao Ming. He got there because he globalized the sport. He didn't get there because he made all them All-Stars because China was voting him in. He wasn't getting there because of his numbers and his production. So if you want to hide behind rings, Steph and Clay. You want to hide behind Hall of Fame, Steph and Clay. And it's about contributions to the sport. You can't get in the NFL Hall of Fame talking about I gave to the game. They're like, and what else you do? So if I'm Dak, I walk around like, and Dak ain't the personality like that. If Dak acted like Draymond, we'll know how good Dak is. He a top 10 quarterback right now. And in playoff games, he's a bad record, 2-5. He's had good moments, more bad moments. But if that's a catch, he's in the Super Bowl. If Ezekiel in some of them playoff games, they're in. But the point is, he ain't got that. So it's a good conversation. But me, it's not even close. I'll be Dak.
So that's what I was going to ask. So what Draymond said is not wrong. That's why I'm like, what's the problem with what he
he's a
said?
bum. And he said he's a bum.
He's saying he's a bum
not,
based off that.
Dak-
He's not saying he's a bum.
He's like, he
period.
ain't going to get you there, so he's a bum.
I don't feel like
But I'm
Draymond,
like, that's a bump?
I don't feel like Draymond would be a Hall of Famer and would be who he is without the team and the structure who he had around him. Dak gonna be who he is no matter who he has around him because Dak's that good.
That's right. And Dak wasn't even supposed to be in
Remember?
the position he's in
Romo
now.
got that
he was
injury.
like a 5th round draft pick.
Fourth.
Yeah.
I think it was fourth.
Fourth or 5th.
He won fifth. I think
Same
it was
thing.
fourth.
It's
Fourth.
the same.
But the point is,
At that
if you
point.
Dak, you get drafted and Romo gets hurt, and they're like, go in there. And, you kill it? All right. Romo, you got to sit down. You started off benching a franchise quarterback. That feels good. 2, you come back and you play well enough, stabilize the franchise to the point where they make you the highest paid after a couple franchises. I don't know how y'all look at sports. This is the conversation. This is not me dictating. I look at sports as like, how good am I? And then how much are they compensating me by how good I am? And then we get into the next level of like Hall of Fame, then championships. That's me. That doesn't mean it's right. It's just me. I don't care about, because sometimes Terrell Owens retired number 2, and if you hate him, number 3 all time as a receiver. Was he a first ballot Hall of Famer?
Nope.
Was he a second ballot Hall of Famer? No. What the fuck? So I'm like, miss me. You ain't gonna talk to me about, he was, because you vote. But go up to Terrell Owens and be better than him. Yeah. Jerry Rice is the only one that can look at him.
Go to Barry Bonds and say somebody is better.
Thank you. And I'm looking like, dog, we can't let them lie to us. Like, and Draymond has been lied to. Love you, Draymond. We've had our issues before, but I love him and I respect him. But at the same time, if you call Dak a bum, there's a mirror somewhere.
Who votes on Hall of Fame? Is that old media?
It's, well, yeah, oh yeah, you already know that. It's old media.
What we talking about? You talking about football or basketball?
I'm just
Both.
making a joke.
Both. It's a joke, but
It's old media, so they getting it wrong.
You would rather be Draymond, it sound like, though. Tell me why.
If it's, I don't know. I got a lot of pause. I got a lot of Dak in me, right?
You can't out-pause that.
Nah, I got to.
He paused before the statement.
I got because I
My
knew.
son learning to pull drive-bys.
Yo, it's about to get rough, y'all.
I knew it was
Hey,
going.
excuse me, let me take this little.
It's about
I
to get
knew
rough.
it was.
Dak in me.
There was.
There's
I didn't know.
Dak in you?
I didn't know how else to word that way it was gonna.
Blaze was just experimenting.
Hey,
He's just experimenting.
Hey, he
Trying to
spelled
see if you was on your toes.
He
You see if you was on your
spelled
toes.
Mr. Clark a lot different than Dak. How you spell Mr. Clark? D-A-K Clark.
I couldn't
Dak
think.
Clark.
I couldn't think of a quicker way around that.
There's no way around it.
I know. So I just had to pause it before I
You
even
blew your
got
hair
there.
out.
I had to pause it before we got there. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying?
You're okay if you unpause it? Like,
No. The pause must stay in play.
oh, okay.
But
okay.
I'm just saying. But I say that to say, like, yeah, I'd rather
He
be.
is the highest paid player. I get it.
I'd rather be the guy. Like,
Yeah, I take some Dak too. Let me get a Dak. Y'all got daiquiris? He got that money, girl. He making more than Draymond, girl. Let me get a Dak in me.
you want something else?
Prescott.
Double it up.
On the Scott. On the Prescott. Let
Double
me
it
get a
up.
Dak double Prescott
With cheese.
with cheese. With a star on the side. All right, let me stop.
Go ahead.
All right.
No, I was just saying I'd rather be the star, be the guy of the team, and carry them. And it's like wherever I take us is where we gonna go. Mm-hmm. In 95% of the situations. But with Draymond, and that's between them directly, I would probably rather be Draymond because one, he's first ballot Hall of Famer, like you already said. Having 4 rings and being a crucial part of those 4 rings is a big difference.
Okay, all right, let's be real about Crucial. Because he is. And this is no slight.
They're not
but
winning those without
He
him.
was not 1 ever, right?
No.
He was not 2 ever, right? There were times he wasn't even 3
Right, but
because KD showed up.
he was the leader of that team. He is. They say it. That's not my opinion. He is the vocal leader and the on-court leader of that team in regards to energy, his presence, his aggression, he's the leader of
Coach
that
on the
team.
court.
Yeah,
Nah,
he's,
he's the bodyguard. He protects
Yeah, he's-
everybody. He makes sure Steph, Clay, he makes sure nobody mess with him.
We
You
act
gotta
like-
have somebody like that. Like he the little enforcer. Even though he does a little too much sometimes, but he the enforcer.
And he runs the offense too. He gets the offense.
and he runs though. I was about to say he's bringing the ball up the court. He's distributing. He's setting Steph up on a lot of those plays where Steph gets his shots off are run through Draymond. Yeah. He's playing. He's dominant on the defensive side, and he's running the offense. So without him, no, they're not winning those 4 rings.
He figured out his lane.
Yeah, I mean he's a unique player. There's not another player, at least while he's been in the league, that's like him. That's like that on the offense and dominant like that on the defense.
Can I
from
say
his
this?
standpoint?
And I hate to be this guy, but knowing everyone,
Which means you're about to be that
I'm gonna
guy.
be that guy.
Right.
I am so tired of motherfuckers faking it. Look, on every team, when we win, we figure out, because we all got it, how to give credit around. Even if it's not actually necessary. Because we all got it. Just like that's why the song was Just Got Paid, Friday night, money, like feeling right. When you get paid, all of a sudden, I got the drinks. And you buying shit for people you don't even know, people you don't even care about. You just like, I got it. So when they win a ring, they got it. But Steph is sitting there like, the first one, y'all know how we got it, right? But I'm going to give it, like, drinks on me. And Clay like, you know how we got it, right? But drinks on me. Then they get the second one, KD there. They know how they got it. Now, Draymond's a pivotal part. But when Draymond got hurt, not hurt. When he got kicked out,
They lost.
they lost. Then he came back, they didn't win. So people forget that. You remember that? Yeah, that's LeBron down 1-3.
Oh yeah, they lost the next.
I mean,
year.
first of all, that first ring in that closeout game, Draymond got a triple-double.
No. I gave him that.
Right, we're not
I
saying
gave him
he's
that.
the guy,
I'm not-
but
no.
he's a crucial part. So that was the whole
But
point.
the crucial part is how crucial.
Very
they say
crucial.
energy, leadership, all the stuff you just said.
No, you missed it because we were talking about
I
him
did
running
not
the
miss
offense.
you. Just literally said energy. Your first words were energy. Then you said leadership, and then off the court. I heard.
And then you missed a bunch of other stuff after
But-
that.
but I'm giving you your first three.
Him running, yeah, but those weren't the three most important.
Why you start with him?
That's just the first thing that came to my mind.
Okay,
but we also talked about him running the offense. We talked about his dominance on defense, how the plays will go through him,
Yep.
how he's bringing the ball up the court to set stuff up. That was a lot of their offense was running through Drake.
And
through
you know, as
Draymond.
the defense, I'm sitting there saying they're running it through you, but we ain't scared of you. So we know it ain't
gotta
through
be.
you. It's just it's gonna touch you and then go to where it needs to go. So you're not fooling no defense. Like, his pull-up threes will work here and there, but it wasn't reliable and it wasn't consistent. But it was enough. So the point is, I hate when we get into group settings, and if we win an award, best podcast ever, we got to give this speech where it's like, yeah, Donald, nobody. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so we got to give. We got to say Donald was awake the whole 3 hours. He wasn't. We got to say shit like, all right, Terry talked about football. He didn't. I'm the realest.
Never.
So
Sauna took 2 shits today.
He didn't. There was 3.
more than that.
That's his bubbling.
I'm saying they getting caught up in that little. I like to think, and you thinking motherfuckers that ain't thanked you
think
back.
that's what it is with Draymond?
I will say this with Draymond. This is what it is. If they start hating each other like Jordan and Pippen, because we all thought they loved each other, and then when you find out the real, they start telling you the real levels of thanks. I don't think we're in that phase right now with this team, and I don't root for it or wish for it. But they act. KD gets killed for getting 2 rings with this team, and Draymond gets loved for getting 4 with them. Who had a greater role
Not the same situation, but go ahead.
Of course it's not. But the point is, why would you kill somebody who the only reason you want 2 of them is because he is the largest contributor, and they don't give him the credit. But then somebody who's 4th gets all. Let me start. Hold on. We got to thank Draymond. He's 4th, but you can't thank 1 twice.
Please,
Negroes, talk to me, please.
Because I want to destroy that whole argument, but I'd rather you go.
No, because
It's just not even the same comparison.
Yeah.
KD got killed because of how he did it.
Okay,
not for him just being there.
But how he did it is how he got there, right? But once you're there,
Right.
let's cut that off. We won because of what? Was it Draymond? Was it Clay? Was it Steph?
Yeah,
Was it?
it's because all of them.
Yeah,
it was a
but in
collective. It's
order.
a collective.
Or was it a 2-time Finals MVP?
Well, no, when he went there, he was not a 2-time
I
finalist.
know,
But you
but when
once
he
again
left,
keep going
He
there.
went
But when
to
he
the
left,
team
keep
that
going
was
there.
that he went to the guys that had already proven it.
Right, but what?
So it was all of
he
them.
when-
But
what
how
was
many
he when he
MVPs
left?
did Steph have in the finals? Go.
But we talking about why he went there. My point is he went there because that same collective of Draymond and them already proved they could do it.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have went there if they couldn't do it.
Okay, but separate
No, he wouldn't
what
have, right?
happened before he went there and his
Yeah.
performance there.
You talking about the 2
Why you hollered at her
the 2
versus you
finals in
with
a row
her?
they went to? You talking about that?
Yeah.
That's what happened.
No.
And
Be
they
real.
went
to 2
Be
of them.
real.
They won.
They won 2, and they want to thank Draymond before they want to thank KD.
Yeah.
Who the hell does that?
Which goes back to
can't
my
do
point
that.
of showing
You
how
can't
much
do that.
value he has to
Wait
the
till you
team.
explain
KD
that.
bringing 30 a game. Draymond
But
bringing.
but that proves my point. If they're thinking, I don't remember them thinking him
I
before
don't
KD.
even mean they. I mean them, which is NBA lore, fan base, whatever ran KD out. Like, I'm good. Draymond huffing and puffing on him because he like, you not gonna stay? You better give us the answer. We in the 12th game of the year. You talking about I gotta give you an answer? Shut the fuck.
Nah, he left because he called them a.
Well,
right to his face.
but he spazzed on him because he didn't have an answer. He was like, "Are you staying or leaving?"
No, remember he did, during the game it
Oh, I
first
know.
started when
Yeah.
he blacked on him when he was like,
Yeah.
because he didn't when KD was mad that he didn't give him the ball.
Right, 'cause
he's
he's
like,
supposed to get
and
the
he
ball.
said, we don't need you.
Right.
We did this without you.
Right. And is that true? We
Yeah.
did more with me, didn't we? We already got 2, and you only got 1 without
No,
me.
it's even. They won 2 with him and 2 without him.
No. At that time, KD's on the team, right? What was
Yeah.
their record without him? 1-1. It ain't that deep.
One.
It ain't that deep.
1-1. They were 1-1-1.
KD, when KD left, How many did they win with KD?
2.
How many did they win without KD?
1. So we just
Thank
gonna
you.
discount
So
the
KD
other one that they
looking
won
like
without him?
Negro. You done more with me than without me. What are you talking about?
So we just gonna discount the other one that they won without him.
No, KD's gone by then.
No. He's not discounting. He's
I
saying
get what
at
you're
the
saying,
time
but
of the
at the
conversation.
time.
I get it. I get it at the time of that conversation, but that goes more to Draymond's point when he's saying, "Hey, we didn't need you." So when he left and then they went and won another one, that proves that
No, it
Draymond
didn't.
was correct.
Because all you did was win what you won without me, what you won with me.
Which means they didn't need you.
Hold on, but
because they won again.
You ain't did more without me.
Am I tripping here?
Yes, you are.
If we won, if you left, if I say,
At that point, what's the number? 2-1, right? KD.
But then he left. He leaves.
right.
He won
And they
another
won
one.
Did
another-
you
he
do
keeps
more
trying-
without
he
me?
keeps- He
Did
keeps
you
trying
do
to
what-
skip that point.
I know,
Yeah,
but is that
but
more?
at the time, it was 2-1.
But that
It was
proves
1-1,
Draymond's
2-1.
point. If me and you are playing on the same team, and I'm like, man, you cool, but I don't need you. I could win without you. And you leave, and then
Yeah.
I go win again.
Yeah.
That means I was right.
Okay,
It
you
don't
had-
matter what we
Same
had
thing
when you was
Kobe did
there.
with Shaq.
I was
Same
right.
thing Kobe did with Shaq.
Right.
Kobe said Shaq, they thought we couldn't win it again without Shaq. What we gonna
Left,
do?
and he got 2 more.
But you know why Shaq always sons Kobe, and he won't do it respectfully now? Because he's like, but you ain't won more without me than you won with me.
Shaq ain't never used that argument.
I just said that.
He just said that.
I just said that.
No. You say he won't. You say he won't do it now. Obviously, since Kobe passed. I'm
No,
saying
I
even when
didn't. No,
Kobe was
that's not
alive.
obviously, because the Kobe legacy before when he was alive, he would never go there because he was like, look, if we're teammates and we and you really competing and we talking about it for real, if you win 2 without me and you only won 1 before I left, and then you win 2 total, you ain't did nothing better than what you did without me than you did with me.
I disagree.
It's just numbers.
Because
I think the
then
thing
Kobe
is like
says
they
the opposite.
won. They won, but KD hasn't won anything without them. Like he hasn't won anything since he left. So
So,
So
at the
Draymond
time, can we do this?
always
in
has the
times?
upper hand in that to me.
yeah.
To me, KD got the upper hand.
We didn't need you. We could win without you. Literally, he said that.
Right.
Yeah.
You leave, we win another one.
Yeah.
You leave, you don't even sniff the finals.
Did you
again.
hear what Isaiah Thomas said about
But
that?
no, let's not skip that.
Oh, no.
He hasn't
I
sniffed
can't-
the finals since then. And they won another one.
Yes.
So that proves that when
But what
Draymond said it, he was right.
Draymond, you was right because you still had KD. I mean, you still had Steph and Clay.
Right. So they didn't need you.
Yeah, but
That's his whole point.
Hold on, but they don't need you either. Because guess what?
Oh, no, they needed him.
No.
He been there for every one of them.
No. Because you know why they don't need you? Because what would happen? This is what Isaiah Thomas pointed out, and no one wanted to run with it because they were like, "Oh, that's too gangster." Remember what Isaiah said? Y'all better be thanking KD because y'all ain't no dynasty without KD. Winning a chip 1 year and then 6 years later, whatever it is, winning another one, ain't nothing. We ain't saying nothing about Warriors. We're saying, oh, they won, and then they won. KD kept it where we were like, oh, they won, they lost with the best record ever. You lost. You went and begged him. He come back. Y'all won. He get hurt. Y'all don't win. He leaves, and then y'all win again. Two wins with that much gap ain't no dynasty. It's no conversation. And they don't thank KD enough for keeping that shit going in momentum.
We don't know what could have happened.
Can I just say this?
That's,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
We know that.
We don't know what could have happened.
We
with
don't.
that.
You're right. I'm not going to play the hypothetical. I
Yeah.
just know
We
they
know-
didn't win.
You know what did happen?
They had the best record the year after. They won one, and what happened was
Can I
gave
just
up
throw
the
this?
ass.
I just want to throw this little. I want to throw this little caveat in there because
Did he?
we have revisionist history sometimes.
Not me.
I just want to remind you that year that they lost before KD got there in real time. Everybody kept saying the reason why they lost is because Draymond got suspended.
Facts.
Because they was up in that series, and as soon as he got suspended, they lost that,
that was game 5 though. What happened to game 6 and 7?
That's what I'm getting to. They were up in that series, and you know you played sports, so you know sports
You
are a
played
game
too.
of momentum.
You'll be in the
He got
pros
kicked,
if your daddy was
he got
LeBron.
kicked out of game 5 and missed
Right.
game 6.
Exactly.
It's something like that. They got
So
kicked out
and
of
in
one
real
game.
time,
And came back.
In real time,
had a triple-double.
Yeah, and momentum
Yeah.
changes.
And
Momentum changes
what
that.
happened?
Momentum changes that. You know that. You play sports. So in real time, everybody was giving him all the credit for them winning and or losing because they needed him there to win that game.
Mm-hmm.
So now, all these years later, it's like, oh well, he wasn't really. They
I
didn't
don't
need him.
believe
And this
that.
and I was like, no, they needed him there.
No, you can say what you want.
These
if
are
you win
facts.
the most games in NBA history, and then your third option gets hurt, and then you're like, oh, he's coming, but he ain't done. He comes back. I'm not even hurt. Suspended, and then comes back, and then he balls out, and y'all still don't win. Guess what? they might have got you.
But then they lose those 2 games.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah,
So
they did.
so if your third option,
He was there for one of them.
he
He
didn't.
played game 7.
He played game 7.
He balled out.
5 and 6. We talking about.
I know. First of
They
all,
lost 5
he
and
got
6, didn't
suspended
they?
in 5.
he got kicked
He
out game
played
5.
in 5. He only
Right.
missed 1 game, bro.
Right, but they lost that game after he got
Clean
suspended.
it up. Clean it up.
not clean up, it's a
I
facts.
want clean up.
These are
He
facts.
played in the last game. He played in the game 5, and then he got suspended for game 6. How did y'all lose with the best record in NBA history?
Because you lost your third option.
He came back. Yeah.
Yeah, whose choice was that?
His.
Yep,
Exactly.
he fucked up.
Come on, man. Like,
Come on,
I don't know where
DP.
y'all from.
Bad, dog. I'm just pointing out facts, man. Like, shit.
I don't know where
Well,
y'all
I mean,
from.
that's his fault, but they still needed him. That was the
Yeah,
whole
but
thing.
he
Like,
should've
he
made-
should have known they
He
needed
should have
him.
made better decisions.
well, yeah, that's a whole other thing.
Shit.
I
Once
never
you know
co-signed
one-
Same
his
conversation.
I never co-signed his decision making.
Same
I'm just saying
conversation.
because
I just never met somebody who on a team. I wish a motherfucker would. See, this is why people get mad at me, because I got this weird confidence, and this is real spit. I was top 50 twice. That ain't no fucking real stat and category, except when the motherfuckers try to start, I did this and that. If you ain't a Hall of Famer, don't come up to me and start talking shit. Because one, motherfucker, they looked at me like he one of the best in the league a couple of times. 2, I was the highest paid on the team before. So I'm looking at shit like, keep talking shit. Like, it's 375 players ever that can talk shit to me. The rest of you motherfuckers outside Hall of Fame, you better start showing me your records. And if they ain't never thought of you like, we're going to pay him more than everybody else on this team. They never thought about you like, he one of the best in the league. Dog, I'm 38. If a DN is 38th in the league, you know what that motherfucker mean? You know what I mean? Quarterback, it's 32 quarterbacks. I don't beat half the quarterbacks. And this ain't the boast. It's just to be like, dog, which category, you want to go have drinks or you want to have a ceremony? Because a ceremony, you won. You got me. But don't talk to me for real. And I think Draymond and KD looking at Draymond like, will you stop talking shit about me? Fucker, you think you are? Like, he can't say that, but he should say that. But like, I'm top 20 ever.
Right.
What are you talking about? And that's what I feel KD on that, because I'm like, don't talk shit to me, because we in different boats, bro.
quick question for you because you said something that bringing it back.
What, all that money?
Then I bring it back to Dak and Draymond because that's how
Yeah.
it started. When you brought up the all-time list, who do you think is higher on their perspective list? Draymond in the NBA on the all-time list or Dak in the NFL?
Okay, this is real. This is why I love statistics class.
And it's a question. I don't.
You can't have this question for real because it would take a deeper analysis. There are too many people that play
Well, no, it's a lot
NFL.
of-
So to level it out, it will be Dak per average, but aggregate, it will be Draymond because there are fewer NBA players.
At their
You feel what I'm saying?
Well, at their position.
But who's been better at their
position.
Draymond ever been a top 10 player in the league?
No, but that's what I said.
But
That's what I
Dak
said.
has-
But that's what I said. All-time list.
Dak
All time.
Okay, Dak has been a top 10 quarterback player all time. I think Dak, in history of playing the game of football, is a better football player than Draymond's a basketball
Do
player.
you think Dak is like top 50 quarterback all time?
That's the world.
You think so?
I think I think lower, but
I think
feel
Draymond.
lower.
I think Draymond is for sure top 50 power forward of all time.
But then you got so that's top 250 all time as a player, right?
What you mean?
Because there's 5 positions, 5 times 50.
Well, no, I'm just solely in their position.
Oh, it's certainly a position.
As a power forward, I think Draymond is in the top 50. I don't know if Dak is a top 50 quarter. He might be. That's what I'm asking. Which I think.
Yeah. I think you would win that argument. It feels like you should win that argument. I can't name. I don't even know if Draymond's top 50 power forward, and I don't think he is. But go ahead.
I put Zebo over to Draymond.
Nah, I wouldn't. And I
I would as a player.
As far as a basketball player, like
What?
ball and bucket.
No, we're not talking about score.
gotta go with
Zebo was it.
Career.
And plus,
Zebo was it.
Hall of Fame is
You
based
put
on your
Ze-
career.
we from Indiana, so I gotta
You
go.
put
with man.
Zebo less lower than.
Well, I think
Draymond?
he's a better offensive player than Draymond, but I think Draymond's a better all-around player than Zebo. Because Zebo only played one side of the ball.
I don't believe none of that, but I hear you.
It's a difference. There's a difference to a guy who plays both sides and a guy who's just good at
Oh
one
yeah, I
side.
love Scottie Pippen for all things above. Except I don't think that if somebody is so great at one thing, they got to do all things.
Scottie Pippen, I take Scottie Pippen over Grant Hill. I think Grant Hill was a
Oh yeah, well, who's arguing
but
that?
Grant Hill was a better
I'm
scorer.
arguing that.
But
Shit,
Grant Hill,
what the fuck we talking about?
you know why
in the
you
pros?
But do you know why you
He
doing
didn't
that?
have
got
the
hurt.
career. Well, no,
And he got hurt. And he was the face of a franchise.
about
I got
player
hurt.
for
Everybody
player.
gets hurt.
He's about to be the face of the NBA until he got hurt. Pippen
Wait, you
was
talking
never
about
gonna-
Grant?
Yeah.
You said
talking
you
about
take Grant Hill or you take Scotty?
I take Grant.
No, see, I said
I'll
I would
take Scotty.
I said I would take Scotty
I'm taking
over
Grant.
Grant Hill.
No, you wouldn't take Grant Hill over Scottie Pippen.
I'm taking.
Yes, I would.
No, you
Nah,
wouldn't.
nah.
In 1994,
No, you wouldn't.
Grant Hill.
If they were
95
if
Grant
they
Hill, I'm
were
taking
both
Grant Hill.
standing
I'm taking
there
Scotty
and you
all
had
day.
to choose one,
To lead my franchise?
so there's
I'm taking-
no
I'm
way.
taking
Oh, y'all
Scotty.
crazy.
I'm taking Scotty.
Even if
Taking
we were in
Scotty.
the
It's
park,
not even close.
To lead your
taking Scotty,
franchise?
too.
no, even if it were, forget what. Soon
That's
as you
'cause
say
that's
For
what-
soon as
any
you-
reason, I'm taking
right,
Scotty.
You're talking about. I hope you're not talking about marketing and promotion.
No, I'm talking about,
about
it's somebody
basketball.
who can lead a team.
Basketball.
Is an all-around player who can score, who can play defense.
There's
who
no
can-
way.
who can-
There's no way
who
you
can-
could.
who can,
There's no way you could take Grant
Scotty
Hill.
was
Nah, y'all tripping.
Scotty
Grant
was
Hill
dominant
wouldn't
on
take
both
Grant
sides of the
Hill over
ball.
Scotty.
Scotty was dominant on both sides.
Grant Hill would take Scotty over himself.
Grant couldn't play no defense.
What you mean he couldn't play no defense?
He wasn't a good defender.
Man, Grant, man, y'all.
Who?
He got.
We're talking about
Grant Hill's
before he
what-
was hurt.
Grant Hill was a. I mean, he was a. Grant
Grant
Hill
Hill was
was
the
a.
first LeBron James
You
as
just
far
said
as
you
like
would
being
take
a
Scotty.
fucking
You said you would take
playmaker.
Scotty.
College too.
Didn't you say you would take Scotty?
I'll take Scotty, yeah. But you can't keep saying Grant Hill 94. It's like, dog, you got to count it all. You
But
can't
even-
do
as far as the
even in his
potential.
prime,
Scottie
I'm still
Pippen was
taking
it.
Scotty over him because
Yeah,
he
I'm taking
played
Scotty
both
too.
sides.
All
He was
day,
dominant
every
on
day.
both
How
sides
many
of the
rings?
ball.
Let me do lazy.
when
How
we
many
saw-
rings did Jordan win
When I
without
saw
Scotty?
when I saw Scotty check himself out that game in 95, 94, 95, when he couldn't get the last shot, that was it for me.
Yeah, that was fresh. I mean, Kobe.
That's just fast.
yeah, that
but
was
Kobe,
Kobe did that. Kobe said, I don't
You
care
love
if we
Kobe,
win.
and Kobe did the same
I want to
thing.
be the reason we win. That's why him and Shaq were beefing. It wasn't because he weren't winning. How do you and Shaq beef over winning 3 straight? You know how? Because you want credit that you ain't getting. And Shaq kept getting all the credit.
I love Kobe, but you cut him too much slack there. I'm gonna be real. Remember the game where he wouldn't shoot the ball?
Yep, yep.
Because he was mad?
What was that?
07
Was that
against
Phoenix?
Phoenix.
Yeah,
Phoenix,
Phoenix.
07,
He
07.
is
He didn't want you to
I
get the
know
ball.
all the
And I was
games.
mad about that
He
shit.
quit on them.
I was super mad about
He
that
quit.
shit, but he came
And
back
we all
1-2.
love Kobe.
He came back 1-2
But
though.
that's old media.
But he still quit.
You know,
Old
it's a
media,
moment.
old media gave Jordan the pass because they didn't have enough media. Kobe got away with that. Kobe got away with a lot. They all get away with it because they didn't have media like today. If they had to play today under the scrutiny these cats get, man, we'd be like, Jordan did what? And Kobe did who? And you just look at it different. So I love Grant Hill to the fullest.
But they couldn't get the media out there to everybody like they do today.
Nah.
And
So
so
they
many
get graded.
different ways.
They get passes that they don't get right now. And all right, who would you rather be in life, basketball life?
Right.
KD or Draymond?
I mean, that's not a real question.
KD.
Okay.
It is a real question.
Oh, I mean,
Ain't nobody taking Draymond over KD, being KD.
Well, if you're Draymond dressed up with 4 rings, if you're Draymond dressed up as like I play defense, player of the year, like I'm not saying
But KD
career
got
to
all
career.
those accolades too.
Huh?
KD got all those accolades. KD got MVP. You got
That's
MVP.
why I'm
He
like
got
KD, like looking at Draymond, like will you
no,
leave
but
me
KD
alone?
Draymond was never even a real debate. That was never a debate. We just talking about the importance of who was there on the team. But nobody's taking Draymond over KD.
Good. So I hope Draymond understands that when they have their team reunion.
But we started with KD and Dak. I mean, you're talking about Draymond and
Please
Dak.
leave me alone.
I'm wearing my Grant Hill jersey next week. On
Oh, here
You need
we
to
go.
get a Scotty
that
jersey.
shit. Nah, I ain't got that shit. I got a Robin jersey.
Oh,
Scotty, no.
well,
One day we gotta do a topic one day with Grant Hill or Penny Hardaway, because that's a conversation.
I don't know.
Penny
That's toss
Hardaway.
up.
I'm taking
I got
Penny.
a Penny jersey too.
I think we need to do
Penny
one that
jersey
people.
too.
I've never heard that as pitted against each other.
Oh no, it's a conversation.
That's a real
conversation.
conversation.
Because there's 2 bomb careers.
Too
Yeah,
too
cut
too short and cut. Yeah.
And both were
Well, we're
going to
gonna
be
put
the.
Brandon Roy in them. Let me stop.
Nah, Brandon Roy wasn't them, but they
Nah, he
were both. They
wasn't.
were both going to be the face of the league in their prime.
Okay. Well, in their prime, you know who was the face of hip hop?
Jim Jones.
OutKast. Pronounced OutKast, meaning aimless, homeless in society. But can we get deeper than that? Are you an outcast? God dang, I love this group. But I'm gonna ask questions. They just had the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They obviously inducted. Dre got on stage, Big Boy on stage. Big Boy gave out salutes to his fam. Dre gave salutes to everyone, but he also mentioned how big things are made in little rooms. and that was a reference to someone else there, and he kind of choked up. OutKast, Hall of Famers in rock and roll. Terry, what you feeling when you hear that?
I mean, they the greatest rap group of all time.
NWA in the house, Compton's in the house.
No. OutKast had 5 albums. They all took. They all
numbers.
I'll say the first. You say what?
You basing it off numbers?
No, I'm not. I'm basing them on classic albums that each one sounded differently, artistically, and still was bomb and dope. Like it's one of the best. They one of the best groups of all time. Took creative risk and still was #1. Andre 3000 is one of the best lyricists of all time.
Yes.
Organized Noise is one of the best fucking production companies of all time.
Yes.
Big Boy is one of the best slick street talkers of all time.
Yes.
What are we talking about here?
What we talking about here?
What we talking
and
about
I
here?
wanted him to go first because I knew he had that thing in him. And they took, look, they.
Huh?
Lord,
He also went to college in Atlanta.
Right.
But I was a Cast fan.
you know, I went to college in New York and I agree.
I
Now
was a Cast fan in '93.
I'm from Compton and I agree.
When I got to LaFace,
We already know you're the
93.
biggest OutKast fan, so.
But dog, they took it from the NWA, and I'm not gonna lie. Just like you, how you believe you could score on Bronny, I believe the NWA was gonna be the best ever. And you ain't gonna. That's my stance. Who really cares?
Yeah, I think NWA might be the most influential. Like they started this shit, but
I can't lie. OutKast is the most influential, biggest, baddest, and this is love salute to Compton, love salute to NWA. Dog, Compton's in the house is something longer.
Right.
No, it's something stronger. I won't get set up, shut up, kind of fed up. If you say uncle, I still won't let him. But still,
Right.
OutKast came out every version. To me, they explain experience. They came out traditional, typical. We pimps. We drug dealers, we regular dudes.
and it's a great album.
And it's a sick album. And then
Right.
the next one said, we out of space.
ATLians.
We ATLians. We really on this planet because we got gravity. Let go of that gravity. I'm about to float.
Right.
And they went there.
And
then they came back.
Quimini,
Come on, man.
which is like I don't know what that is. It's just
that-
like one of the greatest albums of all time.
Dog.
Yes.
Return of the Gangsters.
Yeah.
Like, it's just insane. And, okay, I'm sorry.
Y'all like
I feel
OutKast?
some,
Hold on,
I feel
y'all
some
like
pushback.
OutKast?
Y'all don't think OutKast is the greatest hip-hop group ever?
No.
How?
I think they
listening.
up there, though. I think they like 2 or 3.
Who's #1? How? Sway?
Run-D.M.C.
That's a hard argument. Something just felt weird about what you. I was like, oh shit.
Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang is #2 for me, but I can.
Wu-Tang
I
had
would
one good
argue
album.
OutKast could be 2 also.
Wu-Tang had one great album.
One great album.
One iconic album. And
Dog
then,
Pound.
I love
Nah,
DPG.
stop.
Nah,
Hey,
that's too
hey,
little.
put the homie up. Don't put the
That's
strap
too
up. Put
little,
the
that's too
homie
little.
up.
That album's
That's
fire
too
though.
little.
That album is the best album. That's the most timeless album in hip hop history, Dog Pound. But I'm not gonna argue them in this conversation.
That's another conversation right there, but we get caught up on that.
Yeah, we go. Hold on.
We just
So,
had cop on Bronny for 25 minutes, so I know.
we got time, and we going early for a reason.
do
We
that.
got time. Hold on. Run-D.M.C. because they were first.
Well, he's from Queens too.
Oh, that's
Well,
true.
I mean, that was probably the last reason, but I feel like their impact, they changed culture, they changed music, like they were crossover, like if there's no Run-D.M.C, there's no
They
OutKast.
created the modern genre.
Right, there is no OutKast without Run-D.M.C.
So you're basically saying like
I don't know
in the
about
shoe
that.
game it's like the Jordan the best shoe of all time. Then you say Chuck Taylor. Like, well, damn, I can't hate on Chucks because they've been around since
That part.
1945.
Talking about shoe game. Why were people wearing the show tops?
No, you're right.
They set the trend.
Yeah.
They were trendsetters. Their songs were the biggest songs out.
Right.
They
crossed over.
They were the first to cross over, and they did all of that at the highest level.
I'm still playing OutKast. You still playing Run-D.M.C. And I'm still playing LL Cool J from 1986.
But I don't play OutKast at all. So I get what you that's your perspective.
Right.
But mine is like, no, I would still take Run-D.M.C.
Hey,
over
first of all,
OutKast.
Exhibit A, ladies and gentlemen, look at him. All right. So
That means.
he not playing OutKast because
And it's not because I don't like them,
Right.
but their music just never really, like there's certain songs that I like, but I've never once said, oh, let's put that OutKast album on.
Run-D.M.C. changed mainstream acceptance of hip hop, largely because they were the first group that was great that everyone could say, oh, I get that. And they played into it too, doing some of the rock and roll songs and Walk This Way, etc. Like Rick Rubin being your producer, understanding the landscape, he was able to play it that way. Run-D.M.C played it that way. They tapped into fashion. They tapped into everything. OutKast is like, look, we're not doing that. We're not trying to do anything. I'm going to tell you what we are. We're going to now go inside the experience, inside the person, and show you. They don't show you who they really are. So Run-D.M.C was trying to show us what hip-hop could be, and they was trying to show us what people really are. And that's why OutKast, to me, is not even close as much as I love NWA, because they were like, I'm going to show you what the hood look like. OutKast was like, I'm going to show you what everybody goes through, which is insecurities, vulnerabilities, prophecies. Like if you really listen to OutKast, they are actually talking about all the shit that anybody ever says, but they making it flavor. No other group even attempted that.
Yeah, but isn't that because other people had laid the foundation to allow them to do that?
I don't think that's anything. I don't think you said anything. I think if your birth certificate is before me, OJ made it easier for a running back in the 80s because he was in the 70s. But that don't mean that you ran it like I ran it.
Right, but what you did say was that Run-D.M.C started something. NWA continued something. How is OutKast just not a continuation of those other two things
because
and the next iteration of the whole?
Run-D.M.C to me started commercialism in rap. NWA wasn't trying to continue that. They was like, oh, y'all thinking rap is all fancy and fresh and you ain't got to tie your shoes up? Let me tell you where I live. Motherfucker, you better have them laced up because you better run from the police. You better run from these circumstances. They weren't connected. They were just like, oh, y'all think rap is all glossy because Run-D.M.C made you walk that way. I'm going to tell you, it ain't that way. It's this way. They weren't connected. OutKast didn't even care about neither one of them.
They were very commercialized. They got to that point where they started making more of a commercialized music.
Who?
OutKast.
Their last album.
Hold on.
Like, because you didn't.
What's the last album? Stank on You?
No, the last album was the double album.
Yeah, Stank on You.
No, that's the Love Below and Sticker Box and Love Below.
Sticker Box, I'm sorry, Sticker Box.
But what made OutKast up is like.
Put them in the Hall of Fame. That album.
That album went double.
It did.
But that's not even.
But that's not OutKast. That's not even OutKast.
Hold on.
It's OutKast, but it's not.
That's because you're a fan of them.
Right.
But if you ask the average person about OutKast, that is what they think.
But that wasn't even
right
rap.
there.
That wasn't even rap. That was Andre who already said what we say on this show.
He just said.
No. He's trying to connect.
Continuing.
It's not continuing anything. When have you heard a rapper say, "I'm not about to rap"?
No, I'm saying
Run-D.M.C
tapped into that commercial. Like they laid the groundwork for that. When you brought up how Run-D.M.C did this, and then the next iteration was that, and then it was OutKast. OutKast did a lot of what Run-D.M.C was doing, just in a more modern era.
No, they didn't. It blew up. Doesn't mean you try to be commercial. Literally, Run-D.M.C was like, we're going to make an album that talks about things that are commercial, and we're going to make them commodities, and we're going to do it. They did it. Right, and I respect it. They did a song on purpose with Bon Jovi, like, you know what I mean, like Walk This Way and all that. Aerosmith. And I'm like, good. I'm not mad at none of this. But OutKast didn't do none of that. They took a rapper who said, "Oh, you think I just rap? You think I'm just hood?" His first album, I'm just a dope boy in a Cadillac. I'm just a dude in the neighborhood. You don't know how deep I am. Because all you see is a t-shirt and saggy pants. Let me tell you something else. I like girls too, but I also like thinking about shit that's out of this world. Next album is out of this world. Then they had to do that. Then they say, no. I got deeper concerns. My family and my girls, my little daughter blowing bubbles on the swings. So then they do that. Then you think that he's like, no. Let me tell you, I am vulnerable. And he didn't even rap. The album is him singing. And you think that's commercial, singing from rap? That ain't commercial. That's a man showing vulnerabilities and going inside.
They could have got comfortable and because each album was a hit. They could have had AT-Aliens sound like Southern Playalistic, but they took creative risk. Each album, no album sounds the same.
Like nobody did.
And it still has its own vibe, and it still became like a classic album. Like their name is OutKast. Like they
We outside the box. We not him. We not y'all.
Yeah, so
we
it's
not
like
y'all.
most,
Just like
most
you
rappers
ain't
don't
true.
do that. Most rappers don't do that. Like they try to replicate what they did.
That's why rap
before
fell falling off.
Right, and that's why it doesn't.
Run-D.M.C songs all sound the same.
No,
They don't all sound
Right,
the
so
same.
they did different things as well, right?
no, they didn't. They didn't do it to the extent that OutKast.
No.
So they didn't do different things. So that means everything was the same.
No, that's not the only thing.
mean,
that's the
I
nuance.
just said, dude, all the songs sound the same. You said no.
I mean,
so I said they did something different.
I'm not a
You said
Run-D.M.C.
no.
connoisseur, so I couldn't tell you.
I am.
I couldn't tell you what.
I am. I know that Peter Piper don't sound like Walk This Way, and I also know that Walk This Way don't sound like by Adidas. And the point is, they did different songs, but they
them
didn't do
beats sound
different elements.
But they were also the originators. So
Well, yeah,
it's
yeah.
easy to get to.
That's his Chuck Taylor point.
But no, I'm talking about what Richie said when he talked about how there's different iterations of whatever it is. So like they started it. So yeah, as time
Started
goes on,
what? They didn't start hip hop.
I mean,
No, they didn't. No, they 10
and
years
the rap
before
groups,
They started modern hip hop.
right? The rap group.
That's something we could say. Modern hip hop. First of all, hip hop wasn't even 10 years old when they came out. So what is modern hip hop? What they did is they made a lot of MTV came out after hip hop started, and when the hip hop started, MTV was like even not even around. When hip hop was rolling, the MTV said, "Who can we grab?" And Run-D.M.C was like, "We know how to get at you. Walk This Way." Once they made Walk This Way, they were like, "We like hip hop." And then they said, "Now come to the block. Since we made something for you, come over here." OutKast said, "Once you hear, don't think that." Don't look, Blaze. You couldn't look like that without OutKast. You know why? Because you would have been grouped as NWA, Wu-Tang. Are you that? No.
Or I could
but
say
you
I
know
would
what
look
you
that way
are?
'cause of Run-D.M.C.
OutKast, which is deeper and more vulnerable and more. I'm a husband. I'm a father. I am also. That's what OutKast
That's
showed.
true, but I disagree with that because I could use that same analogy with Run-D.M.C. because they were the ones that crossed over. So they're the ones that made how we look, how we dress acceptable across mainstream.
No, that's not it.
It is.
That's not
they
across
They
mainstream.
crossed over first.
Dog, Adidas was already over there. What you mean?
I'm talking about with rap. We ain't talking about Adidas. I'm talking about rap.
What did they use as an instrument?
What do you mean?
How did they cross over? They crossed over in two things. Using
I'm
what
talking
white.
about music and culture.
Yeah,
They
but what did
crossed
they
over.
use? They used rock and roll, which was already over there, and they used Adidas, which was already over there, and they
use
said
rap.
we do it too.
They use hip-hop.
I don't understand something. I don't understand how I don't understand.
Damn.
He just love OutKast. So
Yeah.
he against anything you say.
Yeah.
Because we're giving real facts,
Yeah.
and he's tap dancing
I mean,
around it.
I'm not. I like OutKast, but I don't love OutKast.
I don't either.
I don't ever open my Apple Music
Never.
and go to OutKast.
And you go to Run-D.M.C. though, or do you go
every
to,
once in a while, but I prefer Tribe Called
don't go to
Quest.
No, but I
over
was gonna say
OutKast.
Tribe. I feel like the top two groups of all time are probably OutKast and Tribe, NWA 3.
You know,
and that's
and see, OutKast make commercial decisions too.
Right.
That it's crazy to think otherwise.
that was my point.
What they decided is that what we do can be commercial too.
right.
yeah. I mean,
And,
it's not a
and
knock.
it worked.
It was a conscious- it was
that's
a
the same
conscious
thing
attempt.
with NWA. Jerry Heller said, we can make this commercial. We can make money from it. That means commercial. So commercial is commercial. Doesn't
That's
matter.
not true.
Yeah, it is absolutely
no, it's not
true.
actually true, and I love you, and I know you're smart enough to know that there's a reason that OutKast is not in a commercial conversation. At best, you could say their last album
Well,
was.
no, it's all commercial, Marcellus. It's them saying.
Well, then we're not gonna
it's-
use
it's-
commercial
it's-
then.
Right.
Well,
But-
then don't use the term. But don't say they went commercial, because Run-D.M.C. actually went commercial, because NWA actually went commercial. The went commercial is you grab the instrument from over there and you say, it's over here too. Right? So Run-D.M.C. knew that rock and roll was on the other side, commercial, right? Be real. I don't know if y'all old enough to know this, but then in 86, Run-D.M.C. is like, rap is big. Y'all don't give a damn. MTV's out, and MTV like, we're not playing rap. You know what he said? Make a rock and roll rap song. That's going commercial. And it worked. Good. And Run-D.M.C.'s off the conversation.
Yeah, but somebody said, let's make a hood rap song.
Hold on, no.
That's
But that's
commercial
not-
too.
No, it's not.
It
Because
is.
Who's making the hood
because
rap
they're
song?
because the idea is to sell records.
Can I
And
give
that's-
you-
and
can I
that's
use
co-
a-
and that's commercial.
Let's clarify
I got an
commercial.
example.
Let's say commercial meaning mainstream. White America. Who's tapping into white America? Who's tapping into mass America? MTV was not playing any black music at first. Remember that? I know you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are there. Rap is not getting anything. And then Run-D.M.C finally breaks through for rap. So Run-D.M.C breaks through for rap, but not by saying we're here. It's like, we know what you got over there. We're going to grab one of them elements, rock and roll, and make a hybrid. Then it blows up. Now we get over there. Everybody else come with me. NWA came out when gangster rap was already out. Nobody cared to come to the block to figure that out. Schoolie D, Ice-T, no. So then NWA's like, I know how to get y'all. Let's be graphic. Let's be commercial. Let's say, instead of black people, N. The N was the word that made sense. What's that? So then that's a word. Who made up that word? Y'all gotta understand how deep.
But OutKast did
I got
the
an
same
example.
thing with Pimp Player stuff.
Hold on, you're not. I ain't even got the OutKast yet. So they went over there and grabbed something and said, it's over here, but let's take y'all over there. OutKast came out, first thing is like, we gonna come out like normal ass rappers. That means we ain't doing nothing commercial. Pimp players, hoes, Cadillac, smoking weed, normal dudes. And as soon as, this is the first time it happened, they came to them, was like, damn, that's dope. We didn't go to them. They came to us. Typical, like NWA could have came out. And they were like, what's that? And they said, oh, you want to know what this is? Out of This World. And then the next album is AT Aliens. And then you're like, that's the number one. That's the number one. They like, we're not done. Let's go. Aquemini. What is that? They didn't do anything that they were doing over on the other side. They said, you coming over here and respecting that who we are is enough. Not what they are, and what they are doing is what we got to borrow some to get y'all to fucking find out. And I'm not going to lie, maybe Wu-Tang not, but they didn't do it like OutKast. I don't know another group. Well, Wu-Tang borrowed from a different culture. They went to the Asian culture and the masters over there. That's a whole different conversation. When they went to the whole martial arts and stuff. But I'm going to go there. OutKast was the first one that said a black man is so layered and he ain't going to have to do what you think he is. That's why I think they have so much impact for me.
And them albums, their bodies of work. Like, there's not just like you can.
I'm sorry, I had to preach,
a trip.
But
Yeah.
Come on. Come on,
I just want to throw a quick a little example in there, because you're talking about originally what y'all started with is something being commercial versus, I guess, somebody going commercial. I think that was that 04, whatever year that was, 03, 04. Two of the biggest albums of all time in rap came out, which was OutKast and 50 Cent, the Get Rich or Die Trying and Speaker Box Love Below. 50 made a bunch of hood songs that blew up so big that it went commercial.
Yeah.
OutKast made a conscious effort to make a commercial album.
Oh no, I don't think so. No,
Speaker
not at
Box
all.
Love Below is listen to that album.
No,
what?
that's not.
That is a consciously
that's just two people
album.
on two different creative levels.
What was the first single off of that with Andre?
She lives
Bombs
in
Over Baghdad.
No, that's Stank On Ya.
No, which was
that's a
which
different album.
which
that's
one
2000.
is? I'm trying to think which one. I can
about,
see the video, but I can't think of the song.
What?
Got the green
I mean,
shirt
they got
on
Caroline.
Yeah, and he got the.
That's a risk.
And he's,
that's him singing.
Hey
the
y'all,
first
you
time.
talking about Hey Y'all?
That's a
rapper. The
commercial
first
song.
No, that's a rapper taking a risk, singing.
You
That's
call
a
it
rapper.
That's
you
not
call
a
it a
commercial
risk.
song.
That's
like,
called
yo,
going
I'm gonna lose
commercial.
my.
You know what's a
I'm
risk?
gonna lose all my fans.
You know what's also a risk?
What?
When Run-D.M.C says, "Hey, we're gonna do a song with Aerosmith." That's a risk. They still
No,
went,
that's
that
not
was still
a risk.
conscious decision.
I don't understand how you guys are because
they love
you guys are assigning
And you don't love OutKast, so you don't understand the
No,
greatness.
I can be subjective. I mean, objective, because I don't like I don't love either one. I don't love Run-D.M.C.
Hold on,
I
first
don't
of all,
love
singing
OutKast.
was not commercial. Singing, R&B.
I didn't say singing was. I said that song was.
Well, that song is him singing.
It's not just
Or
about the
whatever
singing,
it is.
everything, the beat, the style, the way it's arranged.
And LL
all
had
of
done
is-
that 30 years before, 20,
LL
30
ain't got
years.
nothing that sound like that.
Hold on. I Need Love was met with resistance from the black community and met with acceptance from the white community and then finally met with acceptance from the black community. And that was in 85,
But
87.
I Need Love was still like a hip hop R&B song. R&B was still black culture.
What does that have to do with commercialism?
Because
The
he
fact
was
that-
still staying within the world that he's in.
Yeah, and so if I'm a sing like an R&B, but then there's all of a sudden going to be something different, it's still black.
Hey Y'all was not R&B.
First of all, rock and roll is black music
Rock and
too.
roll
Let's
is
not-
black.
let's
What are
not-
you talking
let's
about?
not-
So y'all just keep moving the goalposts.
I think
No,
You don't
moving
think
the
R&B?
goalposts.
You don't
It's
think R&B and rock and roll was black?
we're not talking about what it was. We're talking about what it is in that moment. And that moment, rock and roll was no longer black.
No.
No.
If we created it, then it is black. I don't give a fuck how it goes
Nah,
over the
I mean,
years.
things change.
No one drop rule?
Things change.
I don't know, y'all. I think you guys are maybe giving too much creative credit or motivation credit or intention credit. Everybody goes into the studio and they do what they feel like they should be doing at the time.
That is a lie.
No, it's not.
That
It's
is
not
a
a
lie.
lie. I've been in the studio with people from.
You have not been in the studio with everybody, so let's not go there.
But no, not everybody. Of
Okay.
course not. But the creative process is very similar.
That's
I've
not
been
true.
I've been in enough studios with enough
That's
big
not true.
artists.
And literally, Hammer said, I was a different rapper. I came out this way and it hit. Because Hammer had an album out before Hammer's album came out.
But when you're in the studio, you're
we
going
doing?
in and doing what you feel is going to be the best song for that day.
That's not true. But I love you. I'm not trying to hate.
It-
You know damn well they don't put out their best
You
albums.
guys you're thinking you're talking like they had some kind of massive creative process that everybody else didn't have. And I
think they
disagree
actually
with
that.
that.
You don't think
because-
the Dungeon?
He
You don't think the
loves
Dungeon
OutKast.
family was different than everybody else's?
No, I don't.
Okay,
Because you have all these other awesome groups like Tribe, who went through a creative process, like
Yeah.
Wu-Tang, who went
Yeah.
through a creative process, like Run-D.M.C.
Yeah.
and Rick Rubin, which went through a creative process.
Right.
So why is Dungeons any
different from the rest of them?
than everybody else?
Because what came out of it. Because no one else has that range. So even if you want to give OutKast the indictment of being commercial, can you also give every other group the indictment of they were the hoodest and they also were the most commercial? Who else has that spectrum? Go. I'm waiting.
Say that again.
Wu-Tang didn't. Who else? I'm waiting.
Who is the most hood and most commercial?
In all of their music.
50. You just said
What?
commercial and hood.
What was commercial
He
about
was-
him? What rock and roll songs?
He's arguably, we mean,
Well,
what's
it doesn't
commercial
have to
about
be
50?
rock and roll to be commercial.
What songs?
You said commercial.
What songs was he singing in? Just only singing. Go. Give me all the elements that we're trying to act like we're not saying.
You're asking a question, but you keep moving the goalposts.
No, I'm not.
You said, what other rapper was this hood and this commercial? I gave you a person who was bigger than them or as big
Hold
as
on,
them,
hold
who
on.
was
No, you
a
didn't.
rapper and
No,
commercial.
because
Hold
you
on, let me
said
finish.
OutKast was commercial by singing a white rock and roll.
I didn't say nothing about white. I didn't say nothing about rock and roll. I just said they were making. Terry said that. I did not say that.
You
Terry
did.
said
Wait,
that.
Marcellus, are
No,
you
I did
saying
not.
that,
I
bro?
never said nothing
Are
about
you
rock and
saying-
roll.
Are you saying we both know Blue? Are you saying?
yeah.
Are you saying that OutKast wasn't commercial?
I didn't say that. I said who had the range. Who had the range from being?
I mean, OutKast hit. People love OutKast. That doesn't mean that their range was any different than anybody else's.
But it was different.
Their sound's different, though, like-
because that
that's-
was their sound.
No. Their
Their
content.
sound changed each album, though. Like it wasn't
well, I
like
don't
it
understand
wasn't
why
like
you see that.
I can never
maybe
try
they
beat.
changed producers every album.
No, it was organized.
No, it was organized noise.
It was them making a.
This is what I'm saying. If we're not on the same
So it's
page
the
of knowing
producer.
the evolution,
The
Well,
producers
I mean,
make
the
the records,
discography,
right?
So
Andre
are we
produced
giving
too.
them that credit for
Andre
the sound,
produced
or are we
too,
going to give
though.
the producers
producers
Andre
the
produced the
sound?
songs too.
no.
So
What songs did Andre produce?
He produced his whole album.
Yeah, yeah.
His
His album.
album, and then he produced.
No. Their
he
albums.
produced.
Yeah,
I
the
think he
one with
produced
after
Bombs
the
Over
first
Baghdad.
album, he did
Bombs Over
The one with
Baghdad,
the
the
flute,
Andre
we see how
song.
that went.
Who?
The one with the flute is what
What,
he
the
produced.
Grammy Award winner?
And you see how that went.
The Grammy Award winner.
I mean, you wanna-
The one that neither of you listened to.
I
No,
didn't
we
listen to
mean,
it.
I
listened to
I
it.
went to the Grammy Museum when
Just
he
'cause you
performed.
bought
with
it don't mean you
everybody.
listened to it.
Hold on, I went to the
that
Grammy
album thinking
Museum.
he was rapping, and then I got to like the third song. I'm like, bro, is this all?
Turn that up.
Bro, this all? Not really. Just I thought.
Y'all
I was
proving
coming back with
OutKast
some
is
heat.
y'all
I'm like,
proving
whoa.
how relevant and how necessary they were. Because as
No,
a
it wasn't
You
that.
proving
I
how
just- I haven't heard
unnecessary.
anything
no,
from
no.
him in so long.
One, I
So
went to
expected
the
some rap from
Grammy.
him.
I went to his concert at the Grammy Museum. So for those who say you just bought the album and didn't turn it off, I went to see the concert for it. But here we go. Here's the real.
I got him.
You
I
can't
got
get
him.
it.
I got
No.
him.
Here's the real.
I got him right now.
As anybody who consumes hip hop, the little box they put you in, that Run-D.M.C. let's make bigger. That every other group beyond that tried to make bigger, didn't really make it bigger. But Hammer did, and others were showing you slices within that box. OutKast said, we're in that box. Next album, we're not in that box. Next album, there's another box. Next, and it got all the way to speaker box. Love Below. No other group has that spectrum, and that's why they're in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It's not because oh, they weren't. So other groups are as big. It's because no other groups moved as much as they did in the genre.
Is Missy Elliott in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
I don't know.
I know, but she probably should be.
Yeah,
No, that was a rhetorical question. She is, and you don't talk the same about her. That's not why they're in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yes, they actually give her flowers like that. Don't do that.
Right. And
she just did Victoria's Secret, and everybody was just like praising her again.
This is what I'm saying. Everybody goes through their creative process. It either hits or it doesn't. Right? They're making the music they want to make at that given time. Either the public loves it or they don't love it. And that's just kind of how it goes. I think you're giving them way more credit. I mean, I think it turned out great for them, but at the time they were making the songs they wanted to make.
But they wanted to make.
With everybody.
Who else has made the range of songs that they made that actually hit? So you're trying to say, well, looking back, it worked. So then that's what they wanted to do. They're saying we don't know if it's gonna work. That's why they broke up, because they didn't know it was gonna work to the point where they were like, this ain't it. Even though it was working, we can do this. And they went different directions and stayed together. Who else has that catalog of range? That's in hip hop.
Groups or songs?
I don't say this
because you just said Missy. Missy, I think, has greater range than they do.
I like my artists.
What?
I like to know that my artists are trying to be better. I don't like them to be comfortable and give me the same old shit.
Missy has touched
so I like
more genres than they have.
I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this or not, and then like it ends up being dope. I don't like comfortable artists.
I got
take risks.
I just have a question for both of y'all, right? So, Speaker Box Love Below. Do you think that was it consciously made a commercial album? Yes or no?
No.
Okay.
Because they wouldn't have made a commercial album.
They had two different albums.
Slow down, fellas, slow down. That's why I just say yes or no.
Give me a follow-up.
I know y'all gonna go on a rant.
Come on,
so that's
come on.
What's the last album they put out? OutKast.
Stank on you.
Out of Wild was before that. No.
That's a soundtrack.
Yeah,
Stank on
that was
you.
the last album.
Stank on you.
Why do you think they haven't put out another album?
Because they're different.
No, they didn't put out another album because they reached the level of commercial success that they knew they would never get to again.
No,
I don't
that's
think
not
that's
true.
it.
He said they set the bar
You
so
know why
high.
they did?
He don't want
Because
they don't
Double
want
Disc
Speaker Box
did
went
better.
Diamond or some shit.
Yeah,
What
the
you talking
Double
about?
Disc did Diamond. That was their biggest album ever.
And that's why you're not getting another one. That bar is here.
No. I think
He
you're
don't-
lost.
They don't want
You
to.
asked me what their last album.
You don't. Look, being real.
They don't want to.
You
They don't want to go here.
Let me say this right, and I know in these moments I don't say it right. You're ignorant. Their last album together was Stank on Ya.
Right.
Then they made a album. I'm making an album. You make an album. Let's put it out together. But it's really a double disc, but it's two separate albums. That's their biggest. Why they won't do another one? Because that one.
Wait, which one is the biggest?
Speaker Box Love.
Oh yeah, okay.
But you said Stank on Ya.
No. I'm talking about.
The last album
that's
was.
what. It's not
I'm
Stank
talking
on Ya.
about Speaker Box Love Below. But go ahead.
But the reason that album wasn't together, they have one song shared on that album.
Yeah, it was a double album.
It was a double, but it's not a double album. It's a single album and a single album, and you on one song together. And so the point is, why they won't do another one? Because that one wasn't one. Their last album together was Stank on Ya, which was not their biggest.
That's semantics. Because they won a Grammy.
You're trying to
won
recover.
a Grammy for what?
You're recovering from the
It's
fact
not
that you
recover-
thought that they made their
No,
biggest and they wouldn't do another one.
Everybody won a Grammy for Stank on Ya.
The difference,
maybe.
the difference is you're speaking on feelings. I'm speaking on facts. You can't tell me it's not an OutKast album when they won an album as a group for that album. It's it's a group album.
Because we
It
didn't
doesn't matter.
work together on the album.
It's just like when Jay-Z and 50 put out a double disc album. It's still one album. Is it two discs with two different albums? Yes, but it's still considered one album.
I'm not even going to argue
Blueprint
that.
2
That's too ignorant to argue.
was two albums. No, that's too
If
intelligent to argue.
if I turn in this and
It's
I say
too
it's mine
intelligent
and
to
you turn
argue.
in yours, but we used to be a group, but we not a group no more, then that's not the
Speaker
same.
Box Love Below is a album. It's a double disc
You
album.
you just went with what he said was to Stank on Ya because you didn't know any better.
I'm talking about Speaker, but I specifically told him what I'm talking about.
Now we're getting into binary code.
Yeah. I'm out. If you don't know, you don't know.
No, I said what I said was facts. You talking your opinion?
No.
They won a Grammy for that album.
Who
It's an
cares a damn
album.
about-
Why
we're
are you
not
telling
talking
me it's
about
two
Grammys.
separate albums? No,
We're not talking about the Grammys.
That's their album.
Yes,
you
it
use
was
the
their album.
Grammys
It's
when you
their
want to
album.
use it to
It's
your
their
advantage.
album. It's their album.
Right,
It's
that's
their
their
album.
album.
And whatever Terry says next, you run with that, and then when we get corrected, you run with this.
No, because y'all whole point was you talking about their creativity and how no other group did this, and Richie gave it to you, and I gave you multiple examples of how you're wrong. But you love OutKast, so I get you're fighting for it.
Hold on, I
but
love
we're coming with
Run-D.M.C.
facts, and you fighting with your opinion. That's why you're losing.
No.
Because your heart is invested,
I'm not
and
losing
the
anything.
facts is
You don't lose anything with your heart.
They in the Hall of Fame. We
you
ain't lost
lose
shit.
facts.
Yeah, how we losing?
You lose the
Like, how we
facts.
losing?
Hall of
How we
Fame.
Because we're giving facts.
Two of the best albums of all time. I'm done.
This the same
giving
dude that
facts.
could be the NBA player, but we're losing. Okay,
because
all
we're
right.
giving facts. That's an opinion.
How's
we're
that
giving
a fact? That wasn't their last album.
When we're talking about
They didn't work
Grammys,
together
when we're
on the
talking about
album. I don't
Grammys
understand why you don't
and
get
things
that.
that are
But
credited,
let's move
those
on.
are facts.
We
That's
can
not
move
an
on.
opinion.
We can move on.
Nah,
We
because
can
you
move
do
on.
that every time you getting cooked. An opinion.
All right, but see, then y'all get mad when I don't move on.
You talking about Grammys and the things that they're
I'm not
credited
talking
for.
about Grammys.
I was. So when you're telling me that stuff is
So why you say
incorrect,
me?
how's it incorrect when I'm speaking on facts?
Big dog, I know you love what you love. You don't know everything.
I don't love either one of them.
Okay, good.
I'm
I love
speaking
them
on
all.
facts.
I love them all.
I don't care about that. I'm speaking on facts.
Why you don't care?
Because they don't do it for me. That's why I can speak objectively.
That's fine.
Because I'm not invested
but
in
we're
them like
trying
that.
to say what they did for you that you don't even have gratitude towards.
They ain't do nothing for me.
Yes, they
Look what
did.
they did
Oh,
for
yes,
me.
they did.
They ain't do nothing
This
for
is
me.
the funny-
No,
this-
what you not honoring is what Run-D.M.C did for them.
Hold on, I said they were first.
No, you respect. He's not.
I am.
He
I said
called
it.
it like-
They were first.
No, because when Richie said that they laid the groundwork for them, you was like, oh well, no, that's different because they did it. It's like no.
That's not even a statement. You just said go.
They
What did
laid-
I say?
They laid the
You want me to
groundwork.
press? I could press.
I mean, you can
I
press,
could
and
Bronny
I'ma
James
press
your ass
back
and you
and
won't
give- and
score.
show you how you
I could
wrong.
Bronny James you and you won't score.
And I will LeBron James you. They laid the groundwork. So you keep being Bronny. You keep being Bronny. I'll do me. They laid the groundwork, as I said. Run-D.M.C laid the groundwork, as Richie said. When he used them, we talking about creativity and the crossover and the commercial. This OutKast literally did the exact same thing they did.
No,
but
they
when
did
we
not.
used
They did not.
Run-D.M.C,
They
you
did not.
discredited it. But
I
then
did-
you
I
give
did not discredit
OutKast
it.
all the credit
I-
for doing the exact same things that Run-D.M.C did.
I did not discredit it.
What are we talking about here? See, this is the difference. These are facts. These are facts. What Run-D.M.C did, these are facts.
And what
It's not,
Run- what
it ain't my
Run-D.M.C did
opinion. You
was-
can look up everything I'm saying. Everything
way
you
more
saying is
difficult
based off
than
your
what OutKast
feelings.
Huh?
You gotta take the feelings out. These are facts.
Run-D.M.C
That's it.
was way more influential
That's it.
than OutKast.
Come
What they
on.
did was way harder.
Yes.
And that's why they were in the Hall of Fame before him.
Well, because they
Well, no, they were in the Hall of Fame before
before.
because they came out 20 years before.
They
him.
came out
because they
but
were
everybody,
because of who
everybody
they
could have
were
gone
too.
in.
Hold on, no.
They
OutKast
all
could not
could've
go
gone
in
in.
before they make an album. So stop.
What do you? Run-D.M.C.
OutKast was not out in the 80s. Like, be real.
Yeah,
like,
but
let's be
the-
fact.
neither
No.
was the
See,
rock
now
and
you're
roll.
arguing.
Neither
They
was
only
the rock
in it
and
because
roll.
they
Hold
came out
on.
20 years before.
Lawrence Taylor's in the Hall of Fame before Bruce Smith. Oh, because he's better and all that. It's like he also is older.
No, it's 'cause he was
Let's
great.
start at the real.
Yeah, they are older.
Thank you. So that's all I'm saying. I'm not taking away from them. I'm saying they're before them.
When there is no path, it's harder to make a path.
We know that.
Everybody else can
But that don't mean you
follow
make the
it.
same path.
Right, and everybody else can follow it and repave the path.
And somebody could do it greater. Michael Jackson wasn't the first pop singer, but he was the first one to do it like that, and no one's done it since. So let's not act like birth certificate is the only reason.
What has OutKast done that?
Was greater than Run-D.M.C?
They did their own music. I mean, I understand. Dude, what's wrong with you?
Like me on Saturday.
Hey, he was talking about DP earlier.
Yeah, nigga been shitting and pissing all damn day. I don't listen to OutKast. I don't listen to
Your
Run-D.M.C.
opinion matters here.
I don't listen to none of
Dog
them.
Pound, who you fuck with?
So
Dog
that's
Pound?
why I ain't said nothing, because I don't know none of these albums.
UGK, Ballin' G. Who you
I know the
fuck with?
UGK song that OutKast shit go hard.
International
That's that shit.
players.
Yeah,
That's it.
Play that shit at my wedding.
Oh, that's on UGK.
And
song?
this
You know what I'm
doesn't mean
saying?
this doesn't mean that
Super
they're not
tight.
a
Yeah,
great.
but
So
Careful My Style.
this is kind of proving my point of I get it. The people that love OutKast, they
Love
go
it.
to war
Yes.
for OutKast.
Listen.
But outside of that world of the people who love it, it don't hit everybody else the same way.
It hit
Richie
enough to
from
get
the mid-
to go diamond.
But let me
It
just
hit-
get
it hit enough.
It did, but let me just get. Listen, let me just.
In
get
2004.
Yeah, but 5 million sales of a double album is diamond.
Right.
So you're conveniently
And
leaving
50
that
put
out.
out-
Yeah, but they didn't stop at 5 million.
And
So
50 went diamond off of one. One song.
Yeah, we know.
For sure.
So their album got counted as 2.
Yeah, Eminem went diamond. We
wanna
know
see
the
what that-
diamond.
But it's not the same diamond. That's what he. That's,
No, I know double disc. I know. I just heard that. Baby, did you hear that? No, that baby. I heard it too. This motherfuckers. Don't mess with that electric blue. I'm not doing this.
I just want to say this.
I just know that he doesn't like OutKast, so therefore
I don't dislike OutKast.
You don't like him enough.
I don't love him.
No, come on. Okay, I'm not. This is semantics. You don't love him. Whatever the words you're gonna say, there's the point.
That's very different, though.
That's the problem. Everyone that you're gonna name, I love. Everyone I'm naming, you're not. So therefore, you don't have the knowledge. You're just not going there. It's okay. I'm talking about a book I ain't read. That's you.
No, because I listen to music. I'm into music.
You
I
didn't
was
even
there
know that the last album.
I'm the one that brought the album up. What are you talking about?
You didn't know the last album.
I'm the one
you
that
just
brought
ran
it
with
up.
it, but like, oh yeah, it was that one. It's
My
not
point
that
of
one.
that album was to talk about their commercial success, and they have never achieved it again, and they know they're not going to.
Again,
that was my
they ain't
point.
try.
Exactly. That's my point.
You can't retire?
That's my point of bringing
Okay.
that album. It wasn't about all the other stuff you're talking about. I brought it up for commercial purposes.
They're top 3 in your world, right?
Who's top 3? You talking about OutKast?
He don't listen to him. He can't say they top.
No,
No, he ain't said
he's
he's
top 3 group.
He said they were top 3.
I said they're top 3.
He said they were top 3.
But that's
why is everybody playing gotcha?
But that's my
you
point.
said they're top 3.
But
I'm
that's my
happy
point.
with them being top
When
3
he's
for somebody
saying-
who doesn't listen to them.
But
that's
now
great.
listen to the contradiction. He literally just said, you don't like OutKast. But I put him in the top 3.
Yeah.
So how does that mean I don't
I said
like
you don't
them?
know OutKast if you really want to
So
go
why would I
there.
put him top 3?
Because you don't know them well enough to know that they could even be higher. But that's
you
fine.
think I don't know him just because I'm not agreeing with you?
No, because you
That's
don't
the
know their
difference.
album list. You don't know their discography. You don't know shit like real shit.
I don't
like,
gotta-
you know, like, oh, that's their last album. No, it
You
wasn't.
got to get the trenches.
Wait.
Like, if you really want to go there, you don't know when
So
Lawrence
there's
Taylor
the
retired.
contradiction.
He your best player. All right.
So every artist you like, can you run off every album in order?
Yep.
Every artist you
if they in my top 3,
if I
hell
love
yeah.
them, yeah.
They, my top 3 is top. They ain't top 3 because I don't know nobody
to
else.
be clear, they're not in my top 3.
That's
I
what
think
I-
they're
that's what I was saying.
I think they're
That's
a
what I was
top
saying.
3. There's a difference.
Okay.
There's a
That's what I was
difference.
saying.
Okay. I didn't know that. I heard you say they were top 3.
Yeah, they're a top 3. I think they are a top 3 group of all time. Are they my personal
That's what I
top
was saying.
3?
You want me to hit you with
No.
your little?
I think
you want me to hit you
LeBron
with
is a
your rant?
top 3 player all time.
You want me to hit you with
He's
your
not
rant?
in my personal
So why
top
are you
3.
talking for somebody else? Talk for you, Blaze. You
Because you
here.
asked me. What you mean? You asked me. You asked me where do I put OutKast? When
And you-
Terry said
but
he has
you only
them,
put them where other people put them.
no, because Terry had him at number 1. That's not where he put him.
Where do you put them?
I just said top 3. They
But
are
they're
top
not
3
there
group.
for you. They're there for because that's
Oh,
what people.
and my personal top 3, I'ma say maybe 6.
You think I want to talk to you about
They
other
may,
people?
They may be like 6 or 7.
Well, then why didn't you say that first? Because it
Because-
sounds like they're lower than that because you didn't
No,
know.
because it's 2 different
Motherfucker,
conversations.
He over here
he
talking
said
about, oh, they're
6,
top
7.
3 for them. But I didn't ask
Because-
them. I asked Justin.
But my opinion is different from what we're talking about here. We're talking about in general. I can speak on something and not personally love it myself.
But if someone asks you where is OutKast, you gonna say where they put them, not where
I
you put
think OutKast is a top 3 group of all time.
Okay.
In my personal preference, when I listen,
I
when
know you
listen
hid
to
behind so many people
Some of the
before.
people that I
Nah,
think
I know.
my personal top 3,
Nah,
I
I
wouldn't
know.
put my personal favorites.
Nah, I know what
wouldn't
you
put
think.
as a top 3. I think
I
Mobb
will
Deep.
clarify.
Mobb Deep is in my
Next
top 3.
time I ask you a question, make sure it's your answer, not theirs.
Well, no, we speak in general on certain topics.
Members only. I thought it was just you. Member only. But
I don't own this, so it's not just me.
yeah,
See?
I noticed.
You see how that
I noticed.
works?
Nah, I do.
Mobb Deep to me
You
is a top
can't
3
live
group.
on Instagram, dog.
I don't live in. I live in a real world.
Well, then
Mobb
talk
Deep,
your real shit.
I am. Mobb Deep is a top 3 group for me all time, but I would not put them in.
First time we hear Mobb Deep, 2 hours into the conversation. Okay.
But I would not put them as a top 3 all-time group. That's what I'm saying. It's 2 different conversations.
Yeah.
So
We were having
we
one.
can't.
Yeah.
You acting like you don't know how that works, there.
No, I do. I just
Your
didn't know
personal
you did.
favorite in something doesn't mean it's the best of everybody. You
didn't-
don't relate to that?
Yeah, but if somebody asks me who's the top 3 group, I'm answering from me.
Right. He
Who-
said
you doing too much.
Terry said
you put on too many hats.
Terry said he puts them as the number 1 group of all time. I said, nah, I don't agree. You said, where do you put them? I said,
And stop right there, ladies and gentlemen. Where do you put them?
right. We're talking about all-time groups.
Where do you
Not
put them?
my personal favorite. That's 2 different conversations.
Where do you put them?
My personal favorite top 5 players is different from the top 5 NBA players of all time. That's 2 different
I don't need
conversations.
I don't
Who are
need
your
another-
top 3 groups?
You know, we've been talking for 30 minutes about what he thinks other people think.
No, I'm
Fucking,
talking about
how
what I
old are
think.
we?
You talking about what he trying to tap dance? It don't work. The semantics don't work with me. You ain't learned that
Dog,
yet.
you have the same 7 responses. We know
semantics don't
facts are
work.
facts. 2 things can be the same. That doesn't work with me.
And I didn't say any of those right now.
I just asked you, what were your top 3? Your top 3.
Right now, you asked me. You didn't ask me that in the beginning. You asked me where would I put OutKast.
What did I ask you?
You asked me where
Did you
would I
think the
put
question
OutKast.
was, where do you, Blaze, where do you think people put OutKast?
What you know? There's a communication lapse here.
No, it's not.
Asking me, we're talking about all-time groups versus personal favorites. That is 2 separate conversations. My personal favorites are not all-time groups.
Well, so why you-
when you asking me about all-time groups, I'm gonna give you my response based on that. So when we talking about all-time, I said OutKast is number 3. They are not my personal favorite. I think everybody here is smart enough to grasp that. Why is it so hard for you to get that? We're
not
talking
hard.
about 2 different conversations.
It's not. No, you made it 2 because
Bro,
you were shook for the
asked
first
me.
one.
The guy, you know what I like to say? He said, say the same 7 things. You know this is recorded, right? Go back and look. You asked me and I answered. Now he's acting like I just made this up out of nowhere.
Okay.
The man asked me, where do I put them?
I still want to know your favorite groups.
Yeah, everyone wants
wanna
to.
know.
I don't know why we were tap dancing.
Everybody,
I mean,
Who
I
was
like
tap dancing
I
for
like
30
Mobb
minutes
Deep.
about some other shit?
I mean, mine's a very East Coast. I like Mobb Deep. I
Love
like
Mobb
the
Deep.
Locks.
Okay.
I like a tribe called Quest.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to put Diplomats because they were individual artists, but it's still a group.
You feel comfortable now to tell what you really feel?
Well, he asked me.
Yeah.
So, yes.
We asked you that 30 minutes ago too, but you
No,
were
you
talking
did
about.
it.
You said Run-D.M.C, Wu-Tang.
Hey, run the tape back. Just look what he asked me.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right, Richard, who your top 3?
Tribe is my number 1
Okay.
of any group of all time.
I smell that.
I love Tribe.
I think my other favorites aren't groups; they're individuals.
okay.
It would probably be LL is one of my favorites.
Richie, we talking about groups.
I know, but
No! I was gonna let him pull it. I was gonna let him pull a Just Blaze. You ain't got 3 groups.
that I just love 3 groups. No, not really. Wow, not really.
It's harder than
I
you
can
think.
understand
when you think
that.
about
Yeah,
it.
It's not a lot of
No,
groups.
it ain't that hard.
It's not a lot of
I mean,
groups.
there's
Run-D.M.C,
like that you love.
De La Soul.
Do you love Run-D.M.C?
I'm naming everyone I love now. Who's number 3 and 2 and 1? NWA. Shit. If you really want to go there, Wu-Tang. If you really want to go there, Mobb Deep, Tribe Called Quest. I ain't even into the mid '90s yet. Like that's like.
Those are all mid '90s that you just named.
No,
except
I'm
for
saying I'm not
Run-D.M.C.
into the mid '90s yet. Like there's groups beyond that. Like the point is, you can name groups, but I'm not trying to tell you you can't. But
Yeah, you know what? I guess I'm.
there's so many groups.
So many,
Mobb
I
Deep-
I
ain't even
guess
say Mobb Deep.
if I had to take groups and said, okay, who do I love? Tribe Called Quest would be number 1.
Right.
Run-D.M.C would be probably
Beastie Boys.
number 3. Nah, I wasn't that big of a Beastie
Ooh, I
Boys.
love the shit out of them.
I felt like the Beastie Boys abandoned hip hop, and just they were more of a
Oh,
punk
like
rock.
OutKast?
They were more of a punk rock group.
I'm a Locks West Side Connection.
Oh, yeah.
West Side Connection, mid
West Side
'90s
Connection.
later. Caution,
I expect
Caution, one
that
of my
from
Dog
you.
Pound.
That's what I grew up on.
Come
love
on,
Dog
man.
Pound.
There's so many
Dog
groups.
Pound.
Do y'all really consider Dog Pound a group?
Hell
like,
yeah.
I know it's
Daz
a,
and Corrupt-
I consider
Corrupt and Daz?
No. What I'm saying, like, I consider it more like a
No,
collective.
I'm listening. What's he saying?
We're talking about the reason why I say that is like state property, like or like diplomats. It's like a collective. Like they were all individual.
Who was that? 911 saying, "Do you need response still?
They
You
were-
still need assistance?"
Like diplomats were all individual artists,
Right.
but then they collectively would put music out.
When I think about the Dog
I
Pound,
think
well,
about
Dog
Dog
Pound
Pound,
wasn't even an individual artist.
Yeah.
Corrupt
Daz
was
and Corrupt were like
what?
more Corrupt.
What?
was solo artists?
What? Let me press you on your knowledge. What was Corrupt? They were a group.
I'm not saying they
I
weren't.
know. I'm on
just
your head
asking
now.
what
you.
you thinking about, like, with Snoop and
They
Nate
ain't the
Dogg?
same.
Because they also did their own
That's like-
individual things. When I think about groups like, you think about Run-D.M.C or like Beastie Boys, a lot of them, they were always a group. It was never like
To
solo.
us, yeah.
They
To
would
us.
never did solo projects or their own thing. They always put out everything as a group. That's why I asked. Do you consider them a group or more as just like a collective?
The Dog Pound's a group.
Dog Pound's a group. They got the best album.
I didn't say they weren't. I was just
Yeah,
asking.
yeah.
They
y'all
got
opinion.
the best album of all time in terms of today it still hits.
You talking about as far as like Death Row albums?
Yeah, all albums.
All albums.
All albums. I will put Dog Pound. I will put that up against any
Terry
album.
disagrees.
I know he does, and I want people to
I'm
just
sitting,
grip.
I'm going through it like.
What happened to OutKast?
Oh man, well, of course I'm going about my
come on
West
now.
Coast.
Come on, Terry.
I'm
But
thinking
which
about
OutKast album?
my favorite. The best OutKast album is Aquemini. My favorite OutKast album is Stank on You.
See, look at that. That's my thing. I can put 3 or 4 OutKasts in there, but that one Dog Pound is to the moon. If you put that on right now, doom doom, doom doom, and that shit just, I mean, I can't believe it came out.
Banger with the OutKast album, with that album, it'd be the first one. It'd be what's the first one?
Southern Playlist of Cadillac Funky Music.
That one will go hit for hit with that one.
That's my argument. I make that to argue with people.
Right.
But if you put on Dog Pound album today, you be like, oh, that shit is amazing. Like, I play that more than I play Chronic. I play that more than the Doggy Style. Really? And it doesn't mean it's better. It just means that shit's still going. Maybe because I ain't giving it as much love then. What's up, baby? We good? Batteries are low?
Yeah.
Damn, they saved him.
You gotta tell me. You just standing up. I'm like, huh?
I thought they had to pee.
When I saw them both stand up, I said,
I knew it was time.
I got a hot take. I ain't gonna say it now though.
Oh, let's hear it.
4 hours.
Chronic or Chronic
I don't even know if
01?
the camera's
I'm
still
not
on.
gonna say that. I think a hot take. I think.
Really? I like the Chronic 01 better than the Chronic.
Oh no, the first Chronic is like, man, that's like crack.
This is episode 52, the death of Just Blaze.
Yeah, right. This is the cleanup.
Peace.
Right. I'm glad he said that. No one chooses football. Football chooses you. It's so crazy people still stuck in Patrick Mahomes in the offense. I'm like, do you see these numbers? This is Marcellus Wiley on the rocks.